You traveled by boat, you murdered 3 toads, but one nearly killed you. Nearly swallowed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it did swallow Cos and nearly killed him. He was literally 1 round away from dying.
Yeah.
Like, dead.
I was
good.
Not
fine.
even. Your next round would mean a 3.10 acid.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
When you were still
Yeah.
like nearly off,
Yeah.
you were nearly dead, but when that thing
You're right.
swallowed you. But that's okay, we're all good now.
Look, I'm really squishy with 45 HP.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, speaking of which, does anybody want mage armor before we go?
So, you guys have woken up, and like you're all pretty miserable and wet and damp, and the place smells badly, and it's not Costa that smells, it's everybody else that smells. It's just the area you're in, it's really bad, but you are all on full hit points, because you have had enough of a rest to actually heal.
Yeah.
So all your...
What?
So if anybody wants mage armor, except I don't think mage armor stacks with your barbarian abilities.
It does not.
Yeah,
Nah, I'd get a +1 from it, so it's not worth it.
yeah, another thing that ticks me off a little bit about it. I don't want to stack
And-
my armor.
Start of the day, my hammer gets re-enchanted to the +1 magical damage.
And remind me, your hammer is called Legacy? No,
Legacy, yeah.
Legacy. I should remember that now. I have this thing that my wife now set up called West Legacy. Which is all
Oh,
our
that's nice.
interests put together to have something for the daughters, you know. All of it. Alright, sweet. I do remember that. That's good. So, in the morning, you're still trying to track down these gnolls. You've only, if I remember, you only spent a few hours in the swamp already, so you haven't like, spent an entire day and travelled that far into it. But you get to choose which... don't worry about choosing a direction. We can use scatter for that, unless you want to choose a direction. But somebody trained in survival needs to make survival checks.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Which does
Okay.
put that person effectively
Yes.
at the front of the party in the terms if anything encounters happen. However, it's a swamp. You guys can walk, or five. You can be walking in a little spot, like a little star group, like a spear. However you want to. You just position.
Yeah.
I suggest position your tokens of where you want to be walking in general. But you're not really like a lot. Not a lot. Yelena will probably say walking at most 2 abreast would be safer rather than walking like in a big bunch of people.
Yeah.
But that's just my interpretation. I've never been in a swamp before.
I can go in the middle. I think the middle is the safest.
So should we just make up a marching order just to say like who's closer and who's furthest away?
Correct.
Not
Yeah.
too far.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm moving people. My bad. Who's
Cool.
Kale.
Where'd oh, they
Who's that?
Where'd Costco? Get it, Costco.
Minus 10 hit points.
Probably.
Hey, who saved your life, buddy?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
If you think you are heading roughly in that direction.
I'd have Deacon possibly more towards the back, just to like rear guard.
Cover. Don't worry about the tree. You can be like wherever you want.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if we're going like in a order, as in like who's furthest at the front and who's furthest at the back, Deacon will probably be like second most from the back or furthest from the back.
It's all good.
Cost is second. He's just gonna chill.
Yeah.
So
Cost would.
that works
Right.
out then.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Yelena, I need a survival roll from you. Anybody
Okay.
that is trained, or one person that is trained, can assist on this roll.
I have a +2.
Only if
Because
you're
I'm
trained.
trained.
If you're trained,
I am trained.
Yep, you can make an assist roll. And this
Okay.
is DC's 10 and it adds 1
Ooh, that's good.
to Yelena's. That's very good. I better write this stuff down.
Wait, so what am I doing? Rolling a d10?
No, roll die 20. If you get a 10 or more in total, you've assisted and adds 1 to Yelena's total.
Right, I got a 13.
Nice.
There
Okay. Then that's a 24.
you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you smash that one for about the next 3 hours of this day, roughly. You don't know what it is, but it's like nature is hearing you, and you find a perfect route through the swamp. It doesn't even, the route you find doesn't even slow you down. It's that good.
Nice.
That's seriously that good. Yeah, other thing about like if you fail by 5, if you fail by 10, well, you succeeded by a lot. And you can roll again.
All right. Okay.
You don't even get bitten by mosquitoes at all.
Ooh, oh, that's not that great. This one's a 15.
I got a 17.
So it's a 16?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is going to work very well. So, following 2 hours, so it's like, it's a little bit harder going. You feel like maybe you've lost the path that you were on somehow. But you are, during this particular point, you actually did find signs of null passage. By that, you found some like tuft of hair, and your knowledge nature is high enough to know that it's null, and it's null tracks. It looks like you've come across the path of a potentially a hunting or scouting party. And you start like that, and that's when you actually end up veering off to follow these particular tracks. And you've actually found it a little bit more harder than those folks. You can make another roll.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. That's very good.
Oh, man.
That's really
Come
not
on.
good.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah.
Well, this is going to be an easy one.
You don't get a +1.
I don't? Okay, that's alright. I got a 24.
You might even get a -1.
What?
You get a natural
Did you roll
one,
a
did you?
1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you get a 23 then.
Okay, 23.
Which is still heavy.
Which is still
Really
seriously good. And you find it again, you start, well that was depressing. So what just happened is I had a skill challenge. Now I don't know what they are implicit, but my skill challenges are simple. You need 3 successes before 3 failures. Every failure would have been a random encounter on this particular map.
Oh, man!
Yes.
Ah,
Which is probably
boring!
a good thing. Because
No!
of the things in front of you.
Fight!
However, that said, it's getting nighttime. It's getting dark, and you guys need to find another place to camp. And, well, you don't need to find a place. It's up to you if you want to push through the darkness, or if you want to camp. Yelena has found a perfect place to camp. Again, in a tree.
I'm blind, I can't see. I'm blind.
And they can do it all.
Literally, you've basically been traveling for about 10 hours in the swamp. Which actually is, it's sun is setting, put it that way. It's not quite dark now, you could push on for a couple more hours. Or you could camp at this really lovely place where then got fresh water seems to be dripping down from the trees from recent rain.
Alright.
So,
Man,
Do you stay or?
disappointed.
I know, you're disappointed you did so well.
See in the dark.
I mean, how many humans do we have? 2.
2.
Yeah,
I've got dark vision.
Yeah. Half elves can see.
You
Yeah,
guys have
have done.
explorer backpacks. You can light up a torch and carry on traveling.
Yeah,
And I think
but if we use
That's a-
torches, we're more likely
Does
to get...
anyone have the cantrip light?
People will see
Yeah.
us.
No, but I have the spell dark vision. Oh, do I? Yes, I do have the spell dark vision.
It's only for an hour, isn't it?
Well, I could light up a torch.
Probably.
Oh,
A
we just
torch
fire
is going to
you.
probably
No,
last
8 hours.
Oh,
Dark vision
wow.
lasts for 8
alright.
hours.
There you go. If you want to burn a second level spell, you can give somebody dark vision
Mm,
for 8 hours.
I wouldn't
How
recommend
about-
that.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. But just, you know.
Or you guys can camp. It's up to you.
Mhm.
I'm giving you the option. I was really hoping you'd
Well,
roll a 1 on one of those.
Same.
Maybe we should.
I
Maybe I should get in
You
place.
guys seem to
Yeah.
want the combat. There are 3 pre-gen random encounters ahead of you, which with those rolls you kind of miss unless I just go, oh, let's just carry on and we need another one.
So,
So
should
we can, if we camp, we can have defensible positions so when we get ambushed.
You've got another tree where all of you can fit inside, and it's pretty actually
Yeah.
is dry in this particular tree. One of you could stand on the outside or be close to the entrance. It's like, it's like 15-foot diameter circle, roughly.
Yeah.
So you can all fit in. It's still a squeeze, but like anything that came in, you could spear them in the face.
Yeah.
might be better for us to actually camp out here, get back into it the next morning. We only just started getting signs of gnolls in the area,
Sounds
Alright.
good.
Yep.
and
That's probably a good idea.
I can't exactly fight that well in the dark.
Yeah, neither.
Both of you can't.
Well, considering our probably best 2 hunters can't. Fighters, not. Did I say hunters? Sorry.
Said hunters. Yeah.
Yeah. Fighters can't see in the dark. It's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Who do we want to set up watches for the night?
Sure.
I'm fine with taking the first watch.
Now the question is, do we want a fire?
If-
Cold. So, from the previous night, you didn't. I'm going to say you didn't actually light a fire.
Yep.
No, but it dropped down very cold that night. It
Right.
might be summer,
It
but
might be
this
best.
marsh doesn't care that it's summer.
It might be best to set a small fire, try and get it as much as possible so we don't actually get any unwelcome visitors, but still keep the warmth from it.
So, I also cast alarm as a ritual. Loud one.
Love it. Are you
Nice.
doing the bell or the mental one?
Bell this time.
So that will wake everyone up.
Cool.
Anything
Yeah.
comes within a certain radius.
20 feet, I think.
Pretty
I'm not sure right now.
So it's 20 or 30 feet, I don't remember. Sounds about right.
One of them.
Cool. So, watch this. Who's on first watch?
Yelena.
Second?
Deacon can go second watch.
Yeah.
But you can't see.
Yeah, but if there's a fire, it's
He can
okay.
hear though. He doesn't need to see when there's a fire.
True.
I mean, Koss will take third.
Yeah, you only need 3 watches. You could do 4 if you really want to. But you guys are tired from like, even though you guys actually, you're just tired from walking. It's like you've been walking all day. You're not more tired because of some, not with those rolls. You did pretty well. Alright, so first watch. Anybody that's on watch, I want to die 20 roll.
Okay.
Alana. If you want to combat, if you want combat, you want low.
Roll low. Okay. I could just
Oh
lie.
no.
Yes, you could roll.
He wants combat.
I won't though. I won't.
If you
though.
want combat,
get
you
combat.
want to roll.
Oh, I genuinely rolled a 4.
That is
Oh.
excellent.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Alright. Everybody's pretty much sleeping because
Oh jeez.
you've had some food, knockoff. I don't really track rations and stuff, but knock off some rations.
Yeah.
Eating things out of the swamp is probably not healthy for you.
Yes, I would buy.
No.
Okay. Alright, so I'll knock it down to 9 days of rations.
We also got 5 for the fish from the
Oh,
boat.
that's true. Yeah, don't have
That
to worry
is
about
true.
rations that are on your CPU.
Okay.
You're eating salted fish, although Yelena,
No, she probably made a good berry.
You're eating
Mm.
berries and stuff. Okay.
Oh no, I got salt and vinegar powder on my character sheet.
Oh no. Alright, Yelena, you can make a perception roll.
Okay, I'm okay at that.
And you want it hard.
Okay. Yeah. That is 16.
16 is good. Sorry, I'm laughing. Alright, you can hear a very soft female voice murmuring from somewhere like close-ish by, and it's quite an interesting sound that's almost making you feel that you want to go and find out what it is. Yeah. You feel compelled to leave the camp. You don't.
Do I have to make a saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I have an advantage against that.
Yes.
Is it, what kind of saving throw?
It's a magical saving throw versus
No, but like,
charm.
which,
So it is charm
cost?
based, wisdom.
Okay.
based.
Wisdom. Okay, good. I have advantage and +5.
Nah.
Oh, okay, that wasn't great.
No,
Oh, that was
no.
not great.
Well, as long as you got advantage, it's good.
Yeah, no, even with the advantage, it wasn't awesome. That's a 15.
It's still enough. You're like, you've actually, like, for a moment, you completely black out, and you find that you've actually moved away from where you're sitting, and you actually look, like, for that brief moment, you've lost, like, a few seconds of time, and you're actually looking outside of the camp. And you're like, you know for a fact that role that something is trying to pull you out of the camp.
Okay.
By the way, only you. Everybody else is stalled to be fast asleep.
Okay. Who would be sleeping closest to the entrance?
Cost.
Cos?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gee. Okay. Then she's gonna kick Cos.
Would the alarm go off? If
It didn't come within 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Correct. It is not anywhere near you right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Cost, you get
What do you want?
woken up
Yeah.
by Yelena. Lady Old. I don't sleep.
I will stab you.
What I do now? Make an attack roll. Go. Oh no, Cost has been affected.
Did you wake up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been
Wake
kicked.
Oh yeah, right. There's something over there across the camp. It tried to
can't see it.
charm.
I can't see it.
That doesn't matter. Listen to what I'm telling you. It tried to charm me, so I'm going. You don't have to follow, but I thought I'd tell somebody. And then she's just gonna go and investigate.
Cool.
Alright, Koss is gonna walk off as well.
Hold my hand, I can't see.
I'm blind.
So Cost stumbles out of the camp behind Yelena. Well, where are you going? Like, you step out of the camp and there's this light drizzle that's falling at the moment. But it's oddly warm instead of cold, the water.
Ooh.
Sounds really creepy, but it's not piss, so don't worry about that. It's just oddly warm. And you're like looking around, and like, even though you've got dark vision, the shadows, everything just makes everything look worse. Like, sticks on the ground look like frigging snakes. That thing in the tree, which is actually probably just a tree climb, looks like something looking at you. It just makes this whole place look so much worse than daytime, which is normal. And you can
Yeah.
still barely hear hear that song. Vaguely, but it's not like you can't. You're struggling to try and pinpoint where it's coming from.
Mhm.
So
Do I hear the song as well, or is it just Yelena?
you can make a perception
Oh
roll.
jeez.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Oh.
Currently, you're trying to still get yourself accustomed to the darkness. It's not quite there yet to hear anything.
Alright. So we're moving forward. Do I see? Do I get a better look at what it was?
What's your range of your Valkyrie?
60 feet.
There's not like there's things around like like animals disappear when you come close, and frogs you hear splashing in the water, but you're not quite close enough to know where this thing's coming from. I don't even know what test is best here. You can make either a survival or investigation roll,
Okay.
or even a perception roll to try and follow the sound.
Okay.
And then you tell me how far you're going to go.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You
Okay,
can,
that's not.
you can tell me like I'll move X feet forward towards it, and then I'll tell you if anything changes.
That is a 15 plus 5, 20 perception.
Nice. You
Hell
actually,
yeah!
You hear it again, and it's like you don't feel that same effect anymore. You can hear it, and it's a beautiful song. In fact, it is a seriously beautiful song. What is this?
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
It made a performance roll of 23. So it's singing pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty low roll for it.
Jeez Louise.
Yes. That's 10 performance.
Hell yeah. Which direction is it coming from?
I'll indicate it on the map.
Okay.
So it's coming from. Can you see the red arrow thing?
Yep.
It's coming pretty much straight along that riverbank. That river.
Okay.
Pretty much, maybe slightly off towards the west if you consider that north. Cos is stumbling around behind you still. I'm trying to anyway.
Let's see.
Deacon, you can make a perception roll, not your passive one. Just make a standard roll.
Okay.
I'm giving this to you because you've got observant, and I'm giving you a chance to wake up while people have moved out of your camp. It's fucking tree.
Nah, I got a 7.
Nah, you're like, fast asleep.
I'm tired.
You're dreaming of the forge, man. You're dreaming of the forge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I move about here.
Good one. Good one. You've got 30 feet or 60 feet dark vision?
60.
You still, like, there's stuff all around you. You're not quite making out what you saw.
Okay. Then I'll move a bit closer.
This is so good.
Do I still see her at this point, or is she long gone?
You can make another perception roll, but I'm predicting that you have no brilliant clue.
I got a 12.
You did see her move to a particular point, and then, like, you stumbled a little bit because you couldn't really see where you were going, and when you looked up, you can't see her anymore.
Right, cool. I just think I'm just gonna head back to camp if I can.
Roll a perception roll.
That's an 11.
It's enough for you to actually find your way back. When you turn around and there's one big tree, and follow other brushes and figure your chances to get through.
Okay.
Lena, you can roll me a D20, no modifiers.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't roll the one. You like step forward a little bit, and you can see this tree that's ahead of you, approximately. It's actually at the edge of your, because there's still like this mist as well in this place. It's like you got 60-foot dark vision, but in this place you can see about 30 odd feet.
Yep.
The dark vision. And at the edge of that you see a tree similar to the one that you're currently camping in. But this one looks like it's actually still got leaves on.
Yep.
Which is really odd because none of the other trees you've seen so far, all of them have been dead. And it's, you're sitting there and you just get this cold shiver like come over you, and when you look up, something has just flown over you, and it's
Flown
just,
over me.
yeah, big,
Oh jeez.
like
Oh jeez.
like big,
Oh jeez.
like let me actually show you. You want to see how big it is?
Yeah.
Can you see that little orange block?
Oh.
That's the size of the shadow that just like gently flew over you. But before you even noticed it, you were feeling this real cold. Like that something wasn't right. However, the tree is still interesting to you. But that you noticed.
Okay.
If you want, you can try and make a perception check on the particular shadow that just flew over.
I will. Ooh, that is a 21.
That's good.
My good rolls are gonna run out real soon. I can tell.
It was flying in. Can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
It's flying in a southeasterly direction.
Okay.
You got a 21.
Yeah.
Every single part of your being tells you that that is a dragon.
Oh my god. Oh, buddy.
Every single piece of you says, "Fuck, dragon." It was by the size of the shadow, it must have been seriously higher. And the only reason there's a shadow is because there's still, guys, raining. There's still a bit of moonlight between the clouds, and that's actually caught this thing.
Where you can take it.
Right. I'm very tempted. Can I make a nature check on the tree?
Yes. You can make a nature check. You can make a nature check on the tree and an arcana check on the dragon. Even a nature check I'll let you do on the dragon.
Okay, I will do nature for both. My arcana is shit. Okay. For the tree, that's a 19 nature.
That tree should not have leaves. Something's not right. Something's in the tree.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just taking notes. I'm trying to write very fast. Not.
I'm glad I prepped everything in this particular area. I'll be scrambling for notes all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't made any stealth rolls, have you?
I've not.
Whoops.
Okay.
I'll run it on passive.
And my nature check on the dragon is slightly not as good, but that's an 18.
Your teachings and memories of stories and what you've read about in your life about swamps, there's only 2 potential dragons that live there, and one leans more, and you're leaning more towards black dragons. What was your total? Sorry, 19? 16?
For the dragon, 18.
18, yeah. You don't know much about dragons in general, but you just remember reading something or being told about a black dragon, and strange enough, there are only 2 marshes in TalDorei. This is the smaller one.
Ooh.
And if it's got a dragon.
Okay.
What does Yelena do?
I'm just trying to think about how attached she is to these people. Okay.
Rush the dragon.
Yeah, right. Okay, so she's going to try and make her way back to camp, and she's going to wake everybody up.
Yeah, you find your way back to camp, no problem.
Awesome.
Well, you can see. You actually turn around and you can see the tree from where you are, where everyone's camped, and you're like, damn, and you're thinking that you actually went further than you did. But you didn't. So you safely get back to camp. And you can still hear that, you personally can still hear that singing. It only sounds like one song at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you're back at camp.
Yeah.
Kos has fallen asleep again? Or tried to? What is Kos done? You're on the way back to camp? What is Kos doing? Because you got back into camp before.
He's probably still trying to find his way back to camp.
Yelena actually gets back to camp at the same time Kos does.
He's like, oh.
Kos was 15 feet away.
I like to think that, like, Toss is still trying to find his way back, and she just grabs him and pulls him back.
Yeah, come on. Not that way. Wrong tree. I love playing humans, but I hate that they don't consume
He's like
the dog.
halfway climbing one tree.
Like,
Yeah.
wrong tree.
You'd actually just like climbing through the bush.
You are back at the camp.
Uh-huh.
Which to Yelena doesn't feel as comfortable as it was earlier.
Aww.
Oh.
Can I make it? Can I make an insight check?
Of course, yeah.
What? What
Of
did I
course
do?
Of course can make an insight check.
Ooh,
On
Of
Yelena.
course you can.
Of course you can.
that's a 19.
Yelena,
What are you trying to gain?
Yelena looks slightly shaken.
Yeah, because she's like disappeared off into the middle of the earth and then came back and was like, "What the fuck?"
Unless I'm assuming it's not exactly in Yelena's nature to hide things.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
If you want to try and hide the fact of what you saw or hide your emotions,
She's going to wake them up to tell
then it's
them
deception. Oh, there you go.
about the two directions that she wants to go.
Cool stuff. Everybody gets woken up.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry. You probably only had about 20 minutes sleep. Doesn't matter. There are some things out there.
What kind of thing?
Well, there's something that seems. There's a dragon, for one.
Cool.
Yeah, that's.
I step outside.
Wait, what? A dragon?
A dragon, yeah.
Dragon.
I think it's a black dragon, but I'm not sure. And I do want to go after
grabs his
it.
hammer and starts looking around the skies as best as he can, squinting to try and get any sort of like visibility on a dragon.
There's no visible signs of dragons
So you
in
say
the
there's
sky.
a dragon in the swamp.
Yeah.
Do
Also,
you think there's also
So
a
Deacon
donkey
steps out of
and
the
an
camp.
ogre?
Just make this clear. Deacon steps out of the camp.
A donkey and a what? Sorry?
And an ogre.
Oh.
Okay.
now this is a black dragon. Usually red dragons have the company of ogres and donkeys, I hear. No, this is a black dragon.
Fair enough.
So Deacon steps out of the
There's
camp.
also something
Deacon?
singing, which, I mean, to me seems the more dangerous option because it did try and charm me.
Okay. Stop. Who
Can I make some sort
went
of-
out and tried to go look for dragon? Deacon?
I did.
Deacon.
Deacon.
Okay.
He
I was
did
like
look around.
talking and I realized I had my mic on mute again.
Ah.
Naughty boy. So Deacon steps out and looks around.
And I'm
Deacon.
Kiri as well.
Kiri steps out afterwards and tries to look around.
Yeah.
Deacon, you can hear soft singing and you can make a wisdom saving throw, please. Kiri, you can make a perception check. Or what's your passive perception, Kiri?
12.
No, you can make a perception roll.
I've got a 20 on that saving throw.
Still
Hell
at
yeah.
12.
Yeah, Kerry?
Yeah, still 12.
It's
Aw.
the 12. You don't really hear anything. Deacon, however, hears the song. And, like, you feel for a brief few seconds, even Kiri notices that Deacon's, like, looking up in the sky and then starts, like, walks about 10 foot to the north. And then, like, it's like somebody just slapped you in the face and you're like, you know that something's tried to charm you. And
Talking
Kiri,
to,
you're fine. You haven't
They can make like an Arcana check or something to see if something's doing a whole heap of mind tricks,
of
like
course,
not
you can,
hearing about the dragon, but then having this calm thing. He's thinking up that is possible that something's like using illusions and that to mess with us.
very cool. You can make
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
nice one. What's your title?
21.
Nice. Well, I'll give you 5 point bonus because you got an extra point. How about that? So step 1, what Deacon knows is black dragons. Black dragons
Yep.
like the swamps. Basically what Yelena told you, black dragons. Things that can charm you by singing. Well, Kale could if he put his mind to it. However,
Yeah, I
you
was
have
gonna
heard
say.
of something called a harpy.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
And harpies, I love it when my yeah, alright, yeah.
There are harpies in my game too that you're going to encounter.
Harpies are freaking
Okay.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
However, Deacon knows that once you resist a harpy, you're pretty safe from its charms for a while. However, you got the natural 20 on your Arcana roll.
Yeah. Natural 20 on Arcana.
Sweet. You feel there's something not right. Something's wrong to the east of you. There's you can feel a magical force coming from the east. And it's just everything about it, and it's not far either, which is worse. Everything about it for Deacon just feels incredibly wrong, like that it goes against everything Deacon believes in, and it's not related to the dragon.
So,
There's something else.
so far,
you've got harpies to the north. The dragons flew to the east, but also something to the east that's pretty close by is making you feel very uncomfortable. That it's like you can just feel it.
Deacon moves back towards camp, and he goes to everyone. Okay, I think a harpy just tried to charm me. Something tried to charm me. I shook it off. I was thinking maybe it could be some sort of illusionary thing, but it seems it's more catered to harpy magic, and there seems to be some sort of evil presence. Something dark to the east.
Could I do some sort of a check? Because I know things, basically,
What you trying
on
to
what it could be.
find?
Basically,
The thing to the east.
that and potentially the harpies.
You can make a nature roll with advantage against the harpies now, or an arcana roll. Thing to the east, you could make an arcana roll, but you're not 100% sure. Anybody can make checks.
So for the first one, I got 22 on
For the
either
nature,
one.
yeah.
They're both +5. So
For the harpy, you know, actually what he's saying is starting to make sense to you as well. That the fact that it's in a tree, what you saw in the tree, you could probably gauge that there's more than one harpy in the tree, but only one.
Oh, I haven't seen the tree.
Who's
This is Kiri.
Yelena saw the tree.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Yelena.
Yeah, I haven't seen the tree.
Yelena saw the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
I just went outside and looked around.
Yeah, no, Kiri just went outside and looked around. Kiri can make, based on what Deacon's saying, you could also make a Arcana test as well.
16.
You don't, like what he's describing, you don't feel or you don't know. Like, it's a marsh, there could be bad stuff all over.
Sure.
You basically got two places to investigate. Or ignore them and try and carry on finding the knolls.
Are there any animals around?
There are lots of animals around, like nightly creatures. So there's frogs, giant dragonflies,
Oh.
pretty
I'm
much
going
anything
to
that you can think marsh. There's probably even a few crocodiles around, but they're not coming after you.
I'm
That
going
particular
to
camp is very safe.
drop to my knees
Yep,
and start casting Speak with Animals,
sweet.
and then I'm going to ask the animals what's going on with the tree to the north.
Out of like, Kale is sitting there just at the edge of the water, of the little river that's running past, which on this side gets a bit, where this area gets a bit bigger, and you almost hesitate when frog's eyes appear, and a fairly decent sized frog, not as big as the one that swallowed you before, swallowed Cost before, but it pops its head up and like cocks its head like a dog, and like ribbits. And while it's ribbiting to everybody else, ribbiting sounds such a bad word. You,
Yes.
it's like it translates to giant birds. Giant birds, stay away, eat you. And that's what you get out of the frog. I don't know how many questions you can ask, or how long it lasts for. You can carry on talking to it if you want.
It's a concentration product, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
Let me get it.
Well, that's what it says about the tree to the north. Giant birds.
And then I'm going to ask about what's happening in the east.
Dead place.
Dead place. Is that like zombies? Or just all the trees are dead?
It's just this dead place again. Don't go there, die.
We've lost Yelena. Just
Okay.
gonna
Sure,
point
sure.
that out.
Still jump, okay.
Okay.
Rubber.
Ribbit.
Another two frogs have joined it. These particular frogs are about the size of a football. Not
And
quite
then-
giant, but yeah, they're big.
Yes, I've got 10 minutes. I've got one more question I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask them, have they seen any gnolls?
Walking dogs, it calls it. Walking dogs. Walk like man. Yes, scene.
Yes, that's them.
Scene 2. When sun up, saw 2. Walking. Northwest. Somehow it indicates northwest, but not like it jumps
Right, yeah.
northwest, and you get that's indicating northwest.
What happened after Kiri's roll? My router disconnected.
Kale has cast speak with animals, and
Cost.
speaking to
Kale.
frogs.
Cost.
Is Cost doing the speaking?
Yeah, Cost
Yes.
can speak it.
Like on
Oh,
my side, Kale's microphone is just showing white all the time, so I thought it was Kale all the time.
No, my bad.
My bad. Well done, Cost. Yes, Cost. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you found out gnolls in roughly this direction. If you can see half my arrow.
Yep.
that direction. He was told that there's
Ready.
giant birds in the tree to the north and stay away because they'll eat him. And then to the
Okay.
east, where Deacon said there was something strange there, he could feel it. Kerry didn't feel much coming off of that area, but the frog said, called it a dead place. Don't go there or you will die. And that's
East is the dead place.
East, dead place,
Yeah.
and dragons further east.
Okay.
North is harpies, because you know that already, and north.
Yep.
And in this direction is where he said the gnolls went. He saw 2 gnolls in the sunlight yesterday, like daytime yesterday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So he's going to walk back and he's going to say, up north, birds, west, so east, evil, gnolls that way.
Should
Still immediate. The immediate threat at the moment are the harpies. They have been trying to charm some of us, have they not?
Yeah, but they said birds.
I felt charm magic come over me. I shook it off. It seems they are trying to draw us towards it.
maybe we should you know, maybe we should wait till and just when we do keep 2 people.
Yeah, I would prefer they come to us, as we have 2 here who cannot see in the dark.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it would be dangerous trying to start walking around now without any light. Unless
and also they said birds, not birds, which means multiple.
Said birds, giant birds.
Which means that if we go try and taking out the harpies, there's going to be more than one. Like, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
3 saving
would
throws.
I know whether
Each
you're
go.
nocturnal?
You can make a nature or arcana rolls on harpies. Yelena, you rolled before, didn't you? Or did Kiri roll?
I rolled when
Sorry, I must have you know that harpies are actually not nocturnal.
Oh, okay. So it's weird that they're awake now.
Or the one, you know by the accounts of Deacon and Yelena that there's one awake. Yelena's having internet problems at the moment. But yes, it's odd for even one to be awake. But it's like, it was your first watch, so it's not that late into the night.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't actually have dog vision at all.
Yeah, I think we should say it's likely that when it goes dark, they won't bother us anymore.
No.
When it's middle of the night.
And like by the accounts of it, the fact that not all of you have been affected by the singing, it's probably just singing for the sake of singing, rather than knowing that you're there and trying to charm you all. Because they could. If they knew you were there, they could just land in a tree and sing and get all of you. Which won't break it won't even break your alarm spell, which sucks.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh.
So I was
thinking
going after them at night when 2 of your members can't see is a bad idea. In general.
Not a good idea.
But if Yelena goes, was it Yelena? Yeah, Yelena had dark vision. If she dumps those 2 on the 2 of you, you could potentially catch the 2 of them sleeping, and the one that you know that Yelena and Deacon is already immune to the singing for a while.
Yeah.
And then there's the place to the east.
The place to the east
thinking about sleeping.
You guys want to go back to camp? Not back to camp. You guys can carry on resting, and do staggered watches if you want.
Do we go? Go on, Kiri.
I think we should rest till morning, and then we can see whether you can feel it again in the morning. I think that could give us an indication of what it could be anyway. So,
Yeah.
and besides, right now we can't really do much. Or
Oh,
what
we've
other?
had a full rest.
No,
Right.
it's the middle of the night.
No, it's only at the end of the first watch. It's
Yeah.
like the middle of the first watch. You guys
Yeah.
have been,
So we haven't used any
you've-
spells yet or
no,
anything.
you've had equivalent to a short rest this night, but you didn't even need to.
Yeah.
You're just sleeping because your bodies are tired.
Potentially, we could actually try and take them out even while they're sleeping, unload everything we have on them, and then go to sleep and regain all of our abilities also.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, but attack. We don't know how many there are. We might be stepping into a hornet's nest, basically, of harpies.
Yeah.
What hornet's nest of harpies? I like the sound of it.
I mean, unless we know anything about them, then we're just risking our lives. For what? For destroying some creatures?
I'd have to agree with
They've
that.
not done anything to us, as in, not on purpose, it seems anyway. As long as we're careful, they're not actually a danger.
I'm more worried about the thing to the east and this talk of dragons.
Yeah, I'm not happy about what's happening to the east.
Could have something to do with the gnome we're trying to get.
Mm.
I mean, she does deaf things. Shall we call them? Where's my notes? What was she called?
Are you talking about the Moon Mistress?
No, I'm talking about
What's her
about
face?
Sonyana.
Ah,
The
Sonia.
gnome. The one that we're actually trying to get.
The
Sonyana?
necromancer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sonyana. The one we're actually trying to find.
Because we had to kill the gnolls to get the information to find out where she is, isn't that right?
So we
That
have
is
to go. We have to go to the gnolls to get silver milk to get it to the moon mistress, who's gonna then tell us about where Sonyana might be.
Yeah.
Is.
So it could be possible we could bypass all that and she could actually be here in this evil
Could
area.
be.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
Or we
that's
could
a
just walk into
hunch.
our depths.
Yeah, that's true. We can walk into an undead.
We can always check out to the east in the morning. I
Well,
definitely need to check that out in the morning.
My dice have been really sucky. In the last 6 rolls, I've rolled 2 1s. And a 2.
Very nice.
And
oh yeah, because
the
we're
3 were
probably
less than
waking
10.
everything up. We're
Yes.
probably waking everything up around.
One's
I think-
counter rolls.
Let's just get some finish the rest,
Okay.
and then.
So everyone's agreed to finishing resting.
But I'm up for that. I don't know if anybody
Yeah,
else is.
same. I can't see anything like I'm.
Cool. So you guys carry on resting. Your deacon was taking middle watch, I believe.
Yeah, he's gonna be taking middle watch. So
Cool. You can roll a d20. Just because. Your perception of fucking me.
not very good. It's an 11.
That's fine for you. Yes. The rest of the night, Cos, you're on last watch.
Yeah.
You can make a dice when you roll as well.
12.
The rest of the night actually goes by pretty uneventfully. Cos, you do see that frog you spoke to a couple times. It actually sticks its head into the camp, but then goes off. The alarm does not get set off because it's effectively not hostile at all.
Doesn't go off.
No. I'm not going to say it doesn't go off because he's already spoken. It's a thing. And it just goes off thematically. Your alarm doesn't go off at all. And then you guys actually all start waking up in the morning. feeling a little bit rested, but a little bit uneasy as well.
So,
Deacon,
Yes.
can you look outside and see whether you can see anything to the east? Because,
I can definitely
it's
try,
a
but
little bit worrying now that it's daytime.
my detect evil and only goes off to 30 feet ahead of me, so I'd actually have to go for a bit more of a walk.
True, that would not work then. Can I go outside then and do an change about anything? Like in the air, something about the smell.
In the map, this is where you guys are. So that tree is where you camped at. If you want to step out, just move your token and step out. To as far as one. These particular streams are not very deep. The one coming this side where this arrow is that you can see there, that particular stream is a lot wider than these ones. It's like 10 foot wide, where these are only like 4 foot.
So
that one's deep as well. You'll probably have to potentially swim.
I rolled a 21 on basically an investigation or intelligence roll, whichever one you prefer. I'm just trying to determine if anything else is different
You're
about.
looking across. You've got dark vision too. I know it's,
Yeah, but
it's morning now, isn't it?
morning.
I know it's daytime, but dark vision helps you in the case of this mist as well. The mist hampers you with dark
Is the
vision,
mist
but
bigger?
with dark vision you can also see a bit better through mist. Does that make sense? Because daytime. How to explain this? Like you can see the other, call it the other bank, right? This is not this side. So you can see this other bank, and this area, if you're looking at pretty much, let me get this thing. Can you see this thing bouncing around?
Deacon's also gone out to check out towards the east with at the moment because he's worried about it.
Just worried about the east.
With your Kiri, with your role, like the particular, I'm actually struggling to describe it. It's almost like you're seeing through a haze. Like when the heat's coming off the road and you can see that, like,
yeah.
I can't remember what the name is for it, but you can see it's like this. You're looking through this fuzzy haze rather than mist across there, and it's really strange and a bit uncomfortable for you looking at it. Just looking at it makes you feel uneasy. But the curious nature of your little gnomish brain, once you want to investigate as well.
Of course I do.
But
Everything.
something's not right there. Really not right. And that's the entire area that you can see is just covered in this haze. You can barely make out where the water actually stops and the land starts. That's where this haze also starts.
So I go back to everybody, and then I'm like, so I know we probably shouldn't go there, like, because it's really suspicious. It's got like loads more of this hazy mist, but I'm really interested in what's going on. So I just probably shouldn't make any decisions right now.
I think it's better off if we check out the east if it is undead things and the possibility of us finding who we're after.
I guess.
Potentially
that's
hitting something on the head right here.
Yeah,
How far is the...
to believe that she would be there. You're just running off a hunch now.
Well, it's just a thought. It's not even a hunch. I'm not sure that anything's going on there. So in terms of Sonyana being there. But assuming with her work on the undead, then that if we're getting any feelings about any misgivings about that direction. There might be something there, some clues. But maybe we should track for the knolls and see how far they are first.
So which way were the knolls?
I'll draw a line for the knolls.
They were like up this way.
I
The
can't.
knolls,
Oh,
okay,
what
that
is
way.
Oh, they're northwest.
But yeah, knolls are northwest, the harpies are north, funny place is east, and the dragon flew east.
So how far's the river? How far is this bank away from me?
Like, that's exactly how far it is. So,
Alright,
to
so
get
that's
him
what-
across, it's 15 foot. Basically.
Can I throw a javelin over there?
Yes, you can. I was expecting you to say, can I throw the gnome over there? You probably say no. You probably could.
I want to
Yeah,
see. If
then I would say no.
I want to see if I can stir something up to see if like anything's over there.
Cool. You throw this javelin, and when you're aiming, you can actually make a perception roll as well. Before you
Cool. So that's a 13.
Oh, but that area looks pretty normal to you. Like this, what Kiri's describing, you don't actually see. But you can
Right.
throw your javelin anyway.
Yep. That's 5. What's that?
Which square do you
What's
want to aim
15
for?
plus 5?
20.
I want to aim for
20.
this one. At 20.
I just got one there.
Sorry, maths isn't.
So it pegs there straight, and I could roll. Pegs into the ground itself. Some some animals, not even animals. Actually, there's nothing. It just pegs there. Nothing happens.
So nothing disturbed. No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's no sound of movement. It did make like a sound that it squelched into the ground a bit. It went in about a foot into the ground. But there's nothing else. Like you don't notice anything.
That's weird though. Like normally, if you throw, you smoke like animals or
Exactly. Nothing.
like birds. That's
If
that's
you threw that
weird.
in any other direction, something would freaking scatter. And even this, no, that's it.
Okay, so how about this? We continue on looking for the knolls. After we do that, and you really want to check out the east, we can go check out the east afterwards.
I'm down with that. That sounds good. That sounds logical.
Stay on the course is probably the best bet.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So you guys going to carry on, you have a snack and carry on heading. Are you going to
I
be
would.
following where the frog said the knolls went, or are you going to be trying to find your own tracks?
Maybe Elena can
Can we do a
confirm
bit of
it.
both? Yeah, because didn't Elena see the tracks or?
Elena did, but they're not matching to what the frog said.
Oh.
Elena's, you've been coming. Let me actually change the color. You guys have been, come on. You guys have been coming in this direction, roughly. Not quite straight, but the frog saw the knolls the other day heading in that direction.
Right.
Hey,
You're not too sure
Hey,
if
Cos,
it's in the
how-
same knoll tracks either, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not like around this immediate area. You don't know how like the frog's could have been a few hundred yards away from you, even a mile away. You wouldn't really know.
so Cos, how much do you trust your little amphibian friend?
They just told me that like I've never done it before. Like I've never talked to
Oh,
a
well,
random animal.
I mean, I don't imagine little frogs like that are inclined to lie. Wouldn't you say?
Ooh.
No. As far as Cos can tell, animals don't know how to lie. Predators know how to trick. But then again, so does prey. But they can't like, intentionally tell a lie.
Well, what I'm thinking is we could be tracking one party, and then they could be a scouting party over the other side.
Correct.
Mm.
It's very likely that Yelena's track that she picked up and followed is different to the ones at the foot. And it's very likely that that's the case.
So I say keep going the way we're going.
So following the tracks.
If we're tracking, if there's enough room to leave a track, then we should follow.
Yelena actually lost the tracks a little bit towards the end, but then picked them up again. So that's sort of like off and on. She's finding tracks, so you're not following like a permanent path at this moment. But it's enough to go on the direction you're going on. Still seems the best way to go.
Right.
Yelena is not in chat, is she?
No,
She's lost her internet connection again.
Okay. Okay. So
I don't know if I should,
how...
with my dash rolls, I don't know if I should roll for her now.
Yeah,
So all three of them were lower than 10. But you guys start like, or you like pack up your camp and start heading off in that particular direction.
I'd suggest we go a bit stealthily. We know there are things in this swamp now.
Yep, you can go at half speed and you can all make stealth rolls.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Come on. Okay.
First roll.
Anybody less than 10 is all I need to know.
Yes,
No.
I got a 4
Yes.
because I'm at disadvantage.
I got a 4 without a disadvantage.
The Deacon's on 4, Kiri's on 4.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
7. So that's 3 of you failed. And
my
Cos?
goodness.
That was cost.
Kale. I got 13.
Oh, sorry. The Cos was 7.
Kale's 13. Yep.
Okay. So pretty much all of you failed. Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Well
So
done.
we might as well, we can hear ourselves, which means we might as well just go full speed, right?
No, the problem with stealth is that you think you're being stealthy.
Yeah, we're thinking
Even with Kale's roll, like he knows that the rest of the group are making a bit of noise, but it's not more so than usual.
Oh, okay.
And you're just like walking. It's like you guys are trying to be stealthy, but you're just making
Fail miserably.
as noise as normal.
Mm.
And let's actually see how I'm supposed to. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Since I'm at work, there might be a time where I can't talk. So,
Wrong button.
Yeah,
Damn
just
it.
letting you know.
So. Not all the writing. No, okay, I think there is the writing. Okay. Delete. Yeah, okay. Delete that one, delete that one. Delete that one. Delete that one, delete that one. Delete that one, delete that one, delete that one. Okay, I am going to just do some rearranging a little bit. Okay, you're roughly walking something like that. Okay.
So is that the tree with harpies?
Correct. Which is why that's currently been revealed. So you guys are walking ahead, and a deacon that goes shh, 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 and points them out. A good like just across the water. I'm gonna have to move the gear over. Just across the water, all of you can see 2 harpies in the tree, and they are looking at you all.
Oh, nice.
They're looking. They're not currently doing anything, but they just seem to be sizing you up at the moment.
I spin my hammer in my hand just in case.
Yeah.
Deacon, can you see if there are any it just those two?
From what I can see from here, I can try and get a better look, but should we really head over towards there?
You, Deacon, can make a perception roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
You can only see 2 harpies, but they are in the tree.
I can only see 2 of them in the tree. Isn't any around us, but there's only 2 I can see.
Yeah, well, the problem is they're in the tree, which means we'd have to get them out of the tree to attack.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
best
Kira.
if we continue in our direction and keep our eyes on them for now. If they do come for the attack, that's when we strike.
Yeah, I'm curious. From what you know about these things, do you think they'll attack?
Do I?
Harpies are completely evil and not very intelligent either. So there's a chance they might attack you. Based on the fact that you can see 2 of them and there's 6 of you, or 7 of you technically, you think they might be a bit wary of your numbers.
Probably not. There's this many of us, but it's not unlikely that they might change their mind.
Wow.
But safety in numbers, eh?
Mm-hmm. I don't like the fact that they're flying, though. These 2 here might not be very much use if they fly around.
I mean, I can ground one of them.
Well, is the trail leading us past the tree?
What's this area for? What is this arrow for? Who drew that arrow? Is there an orange arrow on your screen?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is an orange arrow.
I have no idea what that arrow is for.
Okay, how about this? Oh, yeah.
You guys are going in that direction. Far out. Yeah, you're going in this direction at the moment.
Yeah.
So if you cross over this
the
river,
end-
they might attack you. Could be territorial, but currently this one they're not going to attack you.
Is Yelena doing nature checks to see if, like, if she can still see the path of gnolls, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like this just put in perspective. This is about close to 2 hours outside of your camp. So you've been walking a while. Actually, no, it hasn't been. Sorry, forget that. It's like half an hour. Like this harpies were very bringing close to you.
So how about this? We give them a wide berth, we continue on our path, but we try to look intimidating.
Have you seen me try to look intimidating?
Oh my dear, trust me, we all have it a little. We all have a little intimidation in us.
How about you sit on my shoulder over the top of us?
Does anyone have a trench
That's not a bad
coat?
idea.
Does anyone have a trench coat to actually do something like
Well, to be honest, I worked like a little bit less than, well, I'm slower than you guys, so not a bad plan.
I have fancy clothes.
I don't think your fancy clothes are gonna be that intimidating.
Some of the scariest people I know were much smaller than I am, so I think we can pull this off.
As long as we stick to our numbers and stay vigilant, we keep that wide berth and keep our eyes peeled.
Maybe we should put Cos here in direct eyesight of them just to look extra scary.
Well, we can have myself and Deacon running close to them, which means they'd have to fly over us to get to everyone else.
I'm fine with
Well, Yeah. So we'll try to give them a wide berth. Look intimidating. If they attack, we're all in position.
Sounds like a plan. And I'm not really one for people to actually sneak up on. We'll if they're coming in for the attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Path around and continue in our direction.
Cool. In Yelena's technical difficulties, I'm going to have one of you make the nature rolls for her.
I can do nature roll.
Yep.
Not survival, but I can do nature.
Well, all you have to do is roll the dice. I'll add her. She's got a +5 in total.
Yeah.
So
okay.
somebody roll the dice. In fact, we can even do this in order. So from each of you, roll 1d20
Okay.
and tell me what you get.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm adding one modifier. I just don't want to roll because the first time I rolled, the 3 rolls were under 10, and the next time I roll a 20.
You can roll for me from now on.
Well,
So Deacon, Chris, what did you get?
Natural 20 again.
Perfect,
mate.
man.
The dice box is amazing.
That's lovely. Curie,
that's good
It is
because I got 2.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Cost? Mike? Nick?
I also got a 2.
High five.
Spades. Christian.
I rolled a 13.
That's good. And I'll just bring up the 1 because you've got 2 successes and 2 fails. So I'm going to roll a die 20 and see what happens. I rolled a 16. 3 successes.
Well, is that good or bad for us?
No, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. If you got 3 failures, the whale is running like 3 every failure is an encounter, and I'm counting the harpies as an encounter, but you haven't actually done anything. And there is something off. Let me actually move this one. Come on. Where did I put this? Got it again. Can you see that orange circle now?
Yes.
Yep.
Not that it's relevant to any of you, but Deacon, that's the area that you feel uncomfortable, and Kiri, that entire area is a haze, and it looks suspiciously like the radius of some kind of magical effect.
Ooh.
However, with your rolls, you are free to carry on going, and you can safely navigate away from the harpies. If you cross the river that's currently to your east, if you cross over that river, it's almost guaranteed the harpies will attack you, because it's territorial. If you cross this river, the one that's directly in front of you, you think it's safer. If you cross the river that's to the east, that's wider as well, you'd probably have to make swim checks, and you're in danger of this particular area.
And one of us does not look like he can swim, bro.
Quentin can't swim at all.
Oh no. Really?
Cos would probably have to carry Kiri on his shoulders. But that depends how deep it goes. You have skiers, so you can actually like navigate across. Like the 5-foot streams, these little ones, I don't like. You just get across them. They're difficult terrain. That's it. But the big streams, you're gonna have to swim.
Wow.
I would just try to go around the north then.
Cool.
Let's stick
So
to the
you guys
northeast.
You guys carry on moving this side? Across
Yeah.
the river?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Something. Mr. Deacon, I just happened to put you on the wrong side of the map. As Deacon is crossing over the river, you're about there. You literally got about there. You can make out Actually reveal some area. You can make out another dead tree. This one looks worse than the rest. And it looks like it's got a whole lot of bones around it.
How far away does it look like it is from it?
Apparently it's that far, like you're crossing over the... Oh, freaking hell, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. It's currently about 20 feet away across the wide part of the river. And
I'm a cast detect good and evil.
interesting question.
So I can pick up on undead fiends, and
Yeah.
that's
I know. You
within
do
30
not
feet of me.
detect any of that in this area.
Okay.
And is Deacon the only one you can see?
Deacon's noticed it because of his 18 passive perception.
Yeah.
You all see the tree. Deacon has noticed the bones. Now the bones are a mixture of animal and humanoid bones. It gives you enough reason to actually cast a detect evil and good. But there's nothing else you can see.
It's
Deacon,
got
what do your human eyes see?
Wait, that's just hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a very old dark tree just on the other side of the bank. I've just cast spell to ensure that there isn't any undead or anything evil within our vicinity. We seem to be good right now. We can keep moving, and if anything enters within close distance of us, I'll know definitely for certain.
okay.
Hey, Curie, does that look anything like a knoll would have?
Should I do a roll for perception?
Nature roll.
Nature roll. 17.
Despite the fact that gnolls are magical aberrations or some form of magical monstrosity developed from hyenas, they are intelligent enough to actually keep the entrance to their hideout a secret and clean from bones.
So it's probably not.
So it's unlikely to be a gnoll hider. Not
Probably
impossible,
not gnolls.
but unlikely.
Gnolls would hide their entrance and their bones and all that sort of evidence of their whereabouts. So it's probably not actually a gnoll and gnoll hideout. Looks like something else, which is a bit worrying.
I'm kind of want to swim
honest.
across there.
Well, I'm glad one of us likes to read.
One of us, what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Likes to read.
Ah, yeah, I can do that all day. Why am I not reading right now?
So who wants to swim across?
Which way should we go?
I want Cost to swim across.
Good. Athletics roll.
If we split up here now, though, of the harpy coming in and trying to take us from behind.
Well, all the casters and everything are on that side. It's just me, and I have enough stuff to get across. Athletics?
Yeah,
12.
that's enough. You get if I'm on the right selection thing again. So it's about the middle of this that it actually gets a little bit tricky. Which part? Oh, you can move yourself to the tree. You swim across. But it's only in the middle that you feel that you actually needed to swim. And it's more like wading through muddy water than actually swimming. Cool. You get to the tree, and you can make a perception check.
13.
As you're coming out of the water, and all of you are watching this.
I wish Vincent was here.
You can take. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear God. You should be.
This is the water poisonous.
What's that? +5. Yep. 14.
You're so freaking lucky.
Mm.
So, you like looking, you pulled yourself up onto the bank and you're busy getting up when something like emerges from the tree and just you get this bite and feels like something just stung you, and the poison, like kind of seeps into you, and you can take 8 points of poison damage from the critical hit it just did. I wish that counted for the saving, bro.
8.
8 points, yeah. And another 7 points as a bit you at the same time. And I'm just going to leave you a little bit to this side.
Is it another frog?
Hey, it's not a frog at all.
It's another toad.
Oh.
It's not a toad. What you can see in front of you is this green, almost centipede-like creature with these tentacles on. And it's like, it hisses at you as it comes into attack. The problem is, there's another one.
Oh,
God.
Oh no.
Yep. And this is called the surprise round because they're good. I rolled.
oh, great.
I rolled an actual
So
20 on the stealth, and then the first attack was a 20 as well. A 17 hit you?
Yep.
Alright. You can. I don't feel like throwing them. You can take another 4 points of poison damage and another con save. And. That's all it will get out of this one.
That's a 17 con.
17. Good.
Yep.
And you got everybody else heard costs like, not screams, the wrong word, but
okay.
noticeably make a noise that he's been attacked. And Deacon, you can barely make out these things. They are extremely well camouflaged. Yeah, everybody can give me initiative rolls.
Oh, alright. Yelena's fairy fire would be really handy.
Hell yeah.
But anyway. No, it's well, not very good.
Deacon,
9.
Okay, Deacon.
yeah, 8.
Great. Kiri,
12?
Price,
11.
and Kale.
9.
Are we really doing this without Elena?
But Yelena's on a 14. I rolled for her. However, they act first, and they just lay
Yeah, they
straight into thing, and they have this 10-foot reach with their bite and their tentacles. So, incoming.
What are we
Okay, I'm just gonna kill it. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my goodness.
It just rolled a 1 on its first attack. So it somehow actually hits your spear and like grabs your spear with its tentacles, but you manage to like pull it away, and it's off balance and can't attack you. The other one, with its bite, gets a 12.
Nope.
And tentacles get a 24.
Yep.
You can take another 4 points of poison damage and another con save. These things are
Man, you need some poison armor or something.
16.
Good. You're safe. That is their turn done, and it is Yelena throws, because somebody mentioned fairy fire. I'm gonna say she throws fairy fire into the area, making them a bit easier to see. And does that give you any bonuses to attack or anything?
It gives
Gives
advantage
Okay.
if they but they've got to make a save against.
Yeah. Dex, I think.
I will look that up right now.
One makes it and one fails. So this one, behind the tree, most of the fairy dust landed on the tree. This one, completely gets covered, and you have advantage to hit that one. Kiri, you're up.
1 second, I forgot to check one thing.
No problem.
What I get for spells. So I'm gonna cast levitate on the one on the right.
This one, yeah?
Yeah, and pick it up 20 feet if I can.
Okay. I'm going to give it a strength saving throw because it is very close to the tree.
It's a constitution saving throw.
Oh, there you go. I'll give it a con save. I was going to say strength because it was going to grab onto the tree, but I'll give it a con save. 20.
Oh wait, it's next to the tree, right?
Yep.
Oh, that was stupid.
That's so it literally grabs onto the tree and wraps around one of the branches, and the spell's not quite strong enough to break the branch that it's on, and it just hangs on there. What I'm going to say is that it is got disadvantage in its next turn's attacks because it's currently like holding on for dear life on the tree.
Okay.
You want to move, or you're happy where you are?
Oh yeah, I'm probably happy where I am.
Okay, Cos.
Behind everybody else.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage.
Go smash.
I'm gonna step down to this one.
You have advantage on that one.
Yep. Cool. Don't fuck me. 17.
Hit.
Sweet. So that's 1d10 plus 5. 1d10s. 11.
Nice. What weapon are you using?
My glaive.
Oh, slashing, huh?
So slashing, yep.
Yep. Good. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I was expecting another attack.
Not
You
yet.
weren't expecting like 2 attacks. Alright.
That's not till level 5.
Kale.
Alright, so I can't see the map at the moment.
Okay, so that's all good. So from your particular location, you've got a centipede-like thing hanging on a tree about 40 feet away from you. That it just laid into Kos, and you've got another one that Kos is currently fighting about 30 feet away from you. And Kos is currently fighting, and that one that's Kos is fighting, and you've got advantage on attack rolls because it's all glowy and golden and sparkling at the moment.
Okay, so that means on the one that's hanging, did you say? There's one hanging?
Yeah, it's holding onto the tree 40 feet away.
Okay.
It's not really moving at the moment.
I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Oh, love it. Save? Will save? Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wow, you guys actually have positive bonus to wisdom.
Oh, wow.
But that's an 8.
That is a fail.
Fails.
Ouch.
So it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Ouch.
And that is... That's 11 damage.
Yep. Psychic damage, yeah?
Yep, psychic damage.
Nice.
And it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as its speed allows. Yep.
Speed allows.
As in, it runs its full movement.
Ah, that speed's not that fast. Wow, 30 feet. So it actually disappears into the bushes and stuff. You can hear it scampering off, but you can't see it. Like just drops from the tree and runs. Now, Kiri, were you actually? You could have been concentrating on the spell, but that's up to you.
I probably wouldn't have been
Yeah. Okay.
at that point. Like if
you
it's
sword grab onto the tree and resist.
Yeah.
So there's no point maintaining. It runs off. But it hasn't run far, it's only about 30 feet away. In fact, cars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cars, you can barely make out where it went to because you saw it move.
Right.
I keep losing my icons, I'm using the wrong icons. And yes, that is safe of them.
Wait, does this only last one round? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it lasts one round.
What?
Okay, cool. Dissonant Whispers, so it on its next
On its
turn,
next
or-
turn, it can react and carry moving like normal. Alright, Deacon.
Okay, since I can't really see the next one, I'm just going to look at the one that's sparkling.
Yep.
Extend my hammer, and I'm casting Guiding Bolt at it.
Nice.
So
Make the attack roll.
that's at advantage.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a natural 17, so that's
a hit.
22 to hit.
That's a
So
hit.
that is 4d6 radiant damage.
Nice one.
Very nice.
Ooh, I rolled really good. That's 20 points of radiant damage.
Ow! It gets pummeled with this. What is it? A radiant bolt?
Yes, it's a radiant bolt of radiant energy.
So Deacon's like lifts his hammer up and says an audible prayer to his god and makes a throwing action with his hammer, and from the hammer's head, this bolt just streams out, lighting up this whole area in radiant energy, and strikes this thing and knocks it slightly to the. It knocks it off like in this direction, and it is like crippled off. Two of its tentacles are lying at its side and not moving, and the other four are like twitching, and it's screaming in pain. Audibly, you can hear it screaming. Like, I can't make the sound.
Also, the next attack on it would have advantage, but it already has advantage against it. Anyway.
Double advantage. I wish. In casting that spell, Mr. Deacon, actually everybody, you heard the harpies actually cry out, like in fear.
In fear?
In fear. They're afraid.
Oh, in fear, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And just to do some little kickery.
And
because of them screaming out, come on, we hear another one.
Another harpy?
Another harpy that was flying around behind you, watching you.
No.
And yes, Deacon, you got a 17 on your perception when he had an 18 on your stealth when I asked you to roll the perception check. It was just floating it. It has not crossed the river though. It's just floating there, but you've heard it now, so you're aware that it's there.
Okay.
That's the end of round 1.
Yeah, I don't do anything with my bonus action or anything. I'm just.
Alright, back to top. They go first, and this one that's screaming in absolute pain is stupid enough to actually stay in the fight and try and take Cuss on it. So Cuss, does a 1 hit you?
Yes.
In that injury and being battered about, it misses you again. Completely. And because I rolled 1, I'm not giving it a small attack. The other one, feeling a bit more brave, charges in to try and save its mate. By attack of 13?
Nope.
Oh, trying to struck you with its tentacles. Tentacles of 26. Go trigger.
Yeah.
Always the 20 tentacles. Defense equals 4 points poison and con save.
22.
Damn it!
I'm good at con saves.
I know you are. I'm just waiting for you to roll that fail.
I did all my fails beforehand.
uh,
So how much damage did I take? 4?
only 4, yeah. And it's poison damage. So,
I'm looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Not pretty rough. I'm looking rough.
I don't even know if Yelena has healing word or not. I'm not so sure.
She does.
Oh.
I know she packs it.
No, she's going to dump her healing word and it's 2.4. It was a wonderful plus 2.
It's 1d4 plus her wisdom modifier, which I'm very sure it's a 3.
So you heal 5 points from a healing word from Yelena.
Cool.
Plus, and then it is Kerry. Jeez, all the cost is going before everyone.
So the harpies, right? There was one that was kind of.
Yeah.
They're not attacking us yet, yeah?
They're not attacking.
Okay.
They're a bit nervous because of the amount of damage that Deacon's spell did, and the fact that it was radiant.
Okay, Kale.
Kiri does not know that whether they are vulnerable to radiant energy, but being cast by I believe, a good god, it has affected them. But
Okay.
they're afraid of it.
Kale, what's your AC?
My AC,
Yeah.
it is 14.
14. What's your dex then?
3.
Okay. I'll cast Mage Armor on you.
Oh, thank you.
Push it to 16.
Nice.
And I get an Arcane Ward as well.
Yeah, I know. I love that ball.
So, yeah.
You look at the ball and you go, oh yeah, okay. But then you look at it again and you go, oh, this is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Being vulnerable barrier for a while.
Well, for a little bit.
That's good. Luckily there's nothing that's for range attack. Oh, the harpy is good. That's not the same. You guys are actually lucky that you can cost that stuff. Because the harpy's tempted to make them stop singing.
Oh.
Vulnerable? What? Opportunists. But currently they're scared.
Yeah.
Cast, it's you again.
So I get advantage again?
Yeah, you've got advantage until the spell runs out, which is going to be...
Natural 20.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
Fuck it up!
I rolled a 19 and a 20. So am I rolling 2 or just doubling?
You can do it either way. But double the dice and then add your modifier.
Ooh. So 18 plus 5. 23.
23 damage.
And it's still reeling from the last thing, and it's trying to attack you, and its tentacles have wrapped around one of your legs, but you pull back, and you take that one step back, and you just smash its head in, splitting it straight down its spine and peeling it open like a lobster. Sounds good to me. And it just lies messily dead on the floor. Its mate screams at you. You have killed it.
Cool, and then I'm going to run and get back across the river.
Oh, let me just put it back there. Get business.
So yeah, I'm gonna. If I have to
You can
dash, I will dash.
No, you can move it.
Bonus
You are going to provoke an attack from that other one.
With
Yeah.
disadvantage.
It has reach on you.
Disadvantage.
Right.
Because Totem of the Eagle.
Fine. Oh, you can have disadvantage. Well, its first roll was a 3, so I'm not going to roll again.
Yes.
So you get across, you can make an athletics check halfway across the water, because you have to swim there.
13.
Yeah, that's fine. Totem is 10. So you smash this thing and then run it back across the river. Cool. Deacon.
My turn.
Yeah. That other one's
Um,
like got all its tentacles up and it's hissing and looks like it's going to start moving across to its mate, or it will charge across the river to you. You're not too sure.
So it looks like it'll still stay hostile towards us.
It is seriously extra hostile to all of you, especially Chris.
Okay. I get it to make a dexterity save as I'm casting Sacred Flame on it.
Oh, ouch. 9?
9, nope. Fails, and it takes 5 points of radiant damage.
The harpies like squeal again.
And then
It's
gonna look at...
It cries out, but it doesn't look very damaged.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I'm then gonna burn one of my second level spells and cast Healing Word at second level on Cost.
That-
Ooh, that was 10 points of healing.
Awesome. Nice move. And that is the end of round 2.
Yeah.
Wow, 12 seconds. Awesome. That's tough.
Wait, did I get a 10?
Who? Did I miss somebody?
Kale.
Kale.
Sorry, Kyle. That's working.
All good. So they have tentacles and stuff, yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it.
What do you say?
And we're like, this ain't no hentai. You have no power here.
You have no power.
Oh man, that is so funny. What's your DCs on your spells?
And that's just 3 damage.
It was just at an 18 on the first save.
Oh, that's fine.
It takes no damage.
Yeah, it's like it hisses. It seems too angry to even acknowledge you on yourself. Alright. Then, end of round. It actually just fucking charges across. And yes, it looks like it can swim very well. Actually, hold on, before I say that. It can swim just not very. It gets half to the end, but because it's got roots, it actually lashes out.
Right.
At
Damn, I should have moved next.
the bite of a 12 every time. And
Sorry, what was that?
Bite of 12. Does that hit you?
No. Nope.
Every time the bite misses you. The tentacles 19.
Yep, that hits.
4 points poison damage. Concept. Can't believe it. Every time it's
Oh. That's a fail.
How much a fail?
A lot fail. That's a 7.
Ow. The rest of you, cause roll me a dice. No, never mind. Cause you completely blank out. The rest of you, cause like his body shudders a bit and he just falls over and looks like he's dead.
Ooh. Okay.
Cause he's lying on the ground like this thing hit him that hard.
Does it look like he's more fallen asleep, or
No,
like...
it looks like he's dead. At
And
this
you hit
range, in that moment, second of him falling over, it looks like he's dead. Yelena, like, I'm going to control you. Yelena's going to run. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say she can get there safely without provoking on him. And she's going to attempt a medicine roll, which she fails. Next person, Kiri. Yelena cries out, I think he's dead, I think he's dead. I can't do her voice, so you can pretend.
Okay, I'm gonna cast sleep behind him, behind the monster.
So you catch him in it?
Yeah, so catch
roll
him.
your, what's it, 8 die 8? Can't remember that. No,
It's 5d8, I think it is. 5d8.
Roll.
Oh, 5d8?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I've only got one.
Roll that dice 5 times.
And you want high.
$25.
It seems to shake it off and be unaffected by the spell.
Well, that's useless then.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's based on how many hit points they had left, but now you know it's got more than 25 hit points left.
Yeah. I shout, Deacon, do something! Like that. But I'm not moving because that's where I'm safe, and I'm going to die otherwise.
Of course, you can make another con save. Of course.
Sorry, mic was off.
No, all
I
good.
just rolled a natural 20.
You suddenly like wake up. You completely blacked out for nearly 5 whole seconds there, and you wake up and your whole body feels like it's achingly stiff, like it. You know, like when you get like a dead leg you've slept on or your elbow. Every single bit of your body feels like you can't really move it too well. But you wake up and there's like Yelena's got slightly panicked look in her eyes, like. And you can see she was trying to do something. You're not too sure if she has helped you recover or not, but you have recovered. However, that is your action. You
Cool.
are awake and no longer looking dead.
Sweet.
I don't know how to explain how uncomfortable this made you feel.
Oh, I am freaking out.
Yeah. Kale. I swapped you and Deacon around last time, so it's Kale's turn now.
Okay.
Cos has gone like he's. You can see he's not dead.
All right. So it looks alright then.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have a lot of options, so let's do another vicious mockery.
16.
Yeah, that passes.
Sorry. Deacon.
All good.
Okay, seeing that Kos just went down and then Kiri's just showed up him to help him, and then just seeing his eyes open up, Deacon's freaking the fuck out. So he just grips his hammer and he's rushing out to go in close combat with this thing with Legacy.
You're going to be in water. Like,
Yeah,
how far
yeah,
can you move? If you're in the water in the middle there, I'm going to put disadvantage on you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, go for it.
So go right in
yourself.
between.
Go. Sit. It freaks out at you. Go for it.
And I'm making my attack with Legacy.
Legacy is almost still glowing. Yeah, at disadvantage because you're half wading in water.
Yeah.
Kind of up to you, just underneath your belt at the moment.
13 plus 6 is 13.
You still hit. You're going to be like my character and do well on disadvantages.
Oh, no. I'm not going to do well. I just rolled a 1 on my damage dice. So that is 5 points of damage. Magical damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah.
Sweet ass.
So
It's
distant,
like real. You smack it across its head, but you can feel like trying to move in this water is really hard. And that's the end of round 3. Back to top. It's dead. It tries to attack past you at cost with disadvantage. I don't know how couple works in this. I'm just going to say it's with disadvantage. Because it's trying to stray out, actually. And it can hit cost still. It's going to... its centipede-like body almost half crawls on Deacon, using Deacon as a foothold to try and to try and bite at cost. It's got it in for cost for killing its mate. 23 on the bite. Freaking finally, the bite hits you. Yep. The bite does 7 points of damage, piercing.
So
half to 4.
Yeah, strangely enough, you fell pretty much. Were dead. for a few
Oh, wait,
seconds,
no,
then you
that's-
woke
I'm-
up and you're still in rage.
Am
I'm
I?
not too sure if you. I'm not too sure if this will cancel your rage or not. I'm gonna say for the
probably
time
would.
being that you are actually still raged.
I'm still raged.
Yeah.
Alright.
You had a rage snap.
No, because of what's happening, which I'll explain later.
Cool.
And it misses you with its. Oh wait, hold on. It had disadvantage. Ignore that damage. Sorry.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So again, it missed you with the bite because of disadvantage, but it actually got you with one of its tentacles. 4 points
Right.
poison and con save. You're lucky this isn't past one of con saves.
I'm unconscious again.
You're like half awake and you fall. But in front of you, leaning in front, like Deacon, you see it. It looks like he just dies. Like his body gives up on him and he's just dead. He hasn't even had a chance to stand up. Straight in past one, they just which I'm glad I don't play anymore. Every time you get hit with poison, the DC goes up.
Ooh.
So even if you made the save, the DC carries on going up because you've got more poison
Ow.
in your body. Yeah. But this poison save is actually very low. Oh, Yelena goes, he's not dead, he's not dead. Actually passes a thing. I don't know what else Yelena can do. Except possibly, how physical wounds do you have, Cos?
I'm down 20 HP.
Out of 30 something. Eh?
Just above 45. So I'm taking 20 points.
Right. She's actually going to do another cure on you.
Cure wounds is a 1d8 plus.
Yeah, I'm going to say she's got cure wounds. I don't know if she does.
Yeah,
So
she said she's packing both of them. So.
Okay. She heals you 8 points.
Cool.
Kiri, back to you.
What are the harpies doing?
They are watching still.
Does it look like they're planning anything?
This one, is flying. The one down at the bottom. It's actually flying. It's kind of just circling in this area at the bottom. Yeah, those other two are staying in the tree. It's possible that they might be guarding.
And the other one's just over there.
Yeah.
They might be what, sorry?
It's possible that those ones in the tree, that could be their nest. They could be guarding eggs. And hence why they're not trying to attack you. Possibly.
Your microphone just got really fuzzy.
Sorry.
We can't hear you.
Yeah.
So I didn't get any of that.
Back again. It's jumping up and down again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Kiri thinks that tree could be their nest, and possibly they're guarding eggs.
Ah, okay.
So that could be why they're not attacking you. And they're not coming
Okay.
across this river either. They're staying on their side.
Okay. So I'm not gonna worry about these, and I'm gonna attempt again levitate because I don't have much else that I can do.
Levitate is such an evil spell. Is it a con save even if they've got nothing to hold on to?
Yeah, it's a constitution.
Okay, but
Just
they've
in
made
general.
it weaker in third aid. You only got a saving throw if you had something you could grab onto, and in this case, it will grab onto Deacon, what she tries to do.
Sorry.
That's okay. I was actually going to say use levitate on me, so I'm levitating out of the water and I no longer have disadvantage.
Oh. Well, the
how much-
problem with that is that you can't.
You'll have disadvantage because you've been levitated and don't have full control of your arms.
Yeah.
What's the DC on this spell?
So my spell save DC is apparently 13.
Yeah.
I don't know
It'll
if
be
that
13.
changes
13.
if I. Yeah. It passed, didn't it?
How far up do you want to levitate this thing?
Oh, yes.
It failed by 1. It got a 12.
Okay, I need to get it 10 feet up so that it can't attack anybody below it.
It's got reach of 10 feet, so you have to go 15
I know,
feet.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Sweet. You get it. It is now out of everybody's reach and is 15 feet off.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on it because it moved out of my combat?
It's forced movement. And it was actually holding on to you. You know what the hell? I will give you the free hit on it. Normally you wouldn't get it because it's forced movement. But it was trying to grab onto you and hold onto you with every bit of its body and it screams in your face too when this is happening.
Okay, I still got disadvantage because I'm still weighing in the water anyway.
Correct.
So. Oh, natural 1. No, I hit nothing.
You're like, because it's all like dragging, you almost let go of the legacy, but you manage to catch it just before you catch legacy as it hits the water. And you're just like, oh my god, if that thing sank, you could have lost legacy.
I'm angry.
Alrighty. Cos. Unconscious Cos. You can make another another concept. And then after that, it is Cal. I think Cos is marked it off, but Cal, you can go.
Oh, 16.
You wake up again. The same thing. It feels like your whole body is like all stiff and achy and it doesn't want to move, but you're forcing yourself. And you manage to get into this and sit up, and this centipede thing is flying in the sky, 15 feet off the ground. And you're almost tempted to jump off of Deacon to hit it, but that's your action waking up.
Yep.
I'll let you stand up completely if you want to.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. And then Cal.
His mic's not working.
No.
You'll probably.
Deacon, yours.
He might type up what he wants to do. Can you hear us or?
Yeah,
he's typing.
is it typing in game chat?
Yeah, in game chat. Yeah.
I've got it on my laptop screen, so I can't see everything.
Could I just very quickly backtrack and just shout to Yelena, shoot?
What did you shout?
Shoot it.
Shoot.
Yeah, just shoot it.
Get it! Vicious mockery.
Yeah, I figured that's right. What's your DC?
It'll be a 13, like all of us have a 13 DC at the moment, I believe.
If it's a 13, I believe it just failed by 1. Again.
Nice! Roll damage!
Get some damage coming. This thing has still got lots of potential. Until it gets flying 80 foot in the air and dropped by Kerry, which you can't do. What? 4 points of... Oh wait, it's a cantrip.
Psychic damage.
Yeah.
That's max damage.
It hasn't, because you guys are so close, you haven't noticed it like resisting the damage, you just think it's really tough. Kale's gone. Deacon, yours.
Okay, I can't hit it with my hammer anymore.
You can throw your hammer over.
I'm not throwing legacy at that thing. Actually, it's not a thrown weapon. I can't use thrown at.
You can still throw it. Fuck that. Hammers you can throw. You can throw it at disadvantage. If you want to.
Which I think, do they get thrown at it?
You did cut out on my side, sorry.
When they're levitating, which means that probably would have disadvantage. I think.
I'm going to spell now to see what condition it's under.
it's on less than half. It's on less than half damage. So it's got more than half its hit points. So.
Okay, no, it doesn't get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. It just needs to make a dexterity saving throw as in doing another what you call it? Sacred flame on it.
It got a 17. And your
Yeah, it passed.
sacred flame hits the water in front of you and just managed to curl its body at the right time.
Damn it.
And then that's the end of round 4. 24 seconds. I love it. It can't do shit. It's floating. So, Yelena, I don't know what weapon Yelena has. I don't know what else she can do. So let's, I'm going to have to do a skip because I don't know the character, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. I'm being lazy. Character sheet. What have we got? Cortisol. Holy shit. Alright.
Oh,
Okay. I knew you had all that. I love that. If that's the spell I'm thinking of, she's definitely using that right
What spell is it?
now. If she has, I know. No, she doesn't have it prepared unless it's part of her thing.
The ones that are red dotted will be her prepared spells.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. No, she doesn't. She has it in her like weapons list, but she doesn't have it prepared. She doesn't have anything.
does
That
she?
she can't. She doesn't have anything that she can use right now. She has used. Unless she turns into a. She doesn't get flying.
What cantrips has she got?
Oh yeah, good point. Where are her cantrips? Druidcraft and Shillelagh, which she can't use.
Can't you?
She could throw. No, there's nothing she can actually do right now. She has used She's used Fairy Fire and Healing Word twice. She's used 3 first level spell slots. We've only got 1 left. So she's actually going to try and carry on with skills medically healing costs, but not with
I'm
magic.
fine.
She's just trying to like help costs.
I'm up. I'm ready to go.
You are up. Good point. And guess whose turn it? Actually, it's Kiri's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna levitate it 20 feet more.
It's now 35 feet in there.
Fuck. There goes my plan.
That's 4 dice.
Sorry.
That's 4 6 damage to it if you drop him.
Keep
Yeah, I'm gonna go have another
Can you only do like 20 feet around?
20 feet around. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let's just finish.
I've got a
this
6
round
flame. I could.
Yeah, well, let's finish this round because it's effectively dead. Cos, what are you doing? It's like screaming and shouting and still looking at you. It's not
it's
looking
also
at
alerted
anyone else
everybody
except you.
It's 40 feet in the air.
That's 35 feet.
35.
Damn it. I had an idea, but I can't do it anymore. It's too high.
Sorry.
Jump on
I'm just
Deacon.
gonna-
Jump on Deacon and throw your glaive.
I was gonna jump on Deacon and try and like ride him.
Oh, nice one.
I'm just gonna throw my javelin at him
Sweet.
with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
You don't have disadvantage.
Oh really? Oh no, it's 30 feet first increment, 60 feet second.
Yeah, no, you're within first increment. You're fine.
Am I?
Within 60
Sweet.
feet, you're fine. Yeah.
No, 30.
Oh, 30, yes, disadvantage, so by 5 feet.
Alright. So that's a 18.
Hit.
Okay, so that's a d6. Plus 3. Yep, so that's 7.
That's now.
And then as my bonus action,
Yep.
I'm just gonna move away from it.
Yep. Can do that. It's
Make him
now
go nuts.
effectively blooded. It's on less than half health. And screaming. And still looking at Cos. No one else. Kale.
Kiri's gonna get her first.
Kiri's gonna do her first kill. Kale, I'm gonna assume you're gonna do your little spell thing again. Which... nice one. Deacon, your turn.
I'm gonna pull out of the water, and as I'm doing it, looking like a badass, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at it. Like,
You step out of the water and throw your hammer in inverted commas as the spell streams from the dark pane. You pull down a stream of radiant fire from the skies. Is Dex save?
yeah, dex save.
Well, it rolled a 3.
Yeah, it did. Because it just took 4 points of radiant damage.
Ow, it screams in pain, and it's still looking at Cos. Cos, you have a... If this thing survives, you forever have an enemy of this thing. It is your enemy. You are its enemy. I can't remember. It hates you. And that's the end of round 5. And it can't do anything. And frankly, if it actually could break out, it would be bad for it to break out right now. Kiri?
Yelena can't do anything.
Yelena's just like looking at this thing and going like, maybe drop it.
Oh, what?
Well,
Bit higher.
yeah.
Can you move it up the next 20 feet and then drop it?
You can move it up and then drop it.
So
Get higher. Get higher. I have a plan. Get higher.
I tell everybody to get away. I just get as far away, and then I move as far as the range. I think is like 6. Yeah, so I get actually, it's gonna be higher.
Yeah, I'm sure it's higher than that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay and like just tell everybody to just get us.
As long as you can see it, I think you can carry on.
Yeah.
I don't think it's got a range.
It's got a range, but I think the range is casting it, maybe. Or something like that.
I'll look it up quickly.
Yeah, 60-foot range, so if it leaves that range, the spell would fade if it's a concentration.
Okay.
Considering it's concentrating
up to 10, range 60 feet. So if it leaves 60 feet, so your next 20 feet you're fine, because that will put it at 55 feet still. But then on your next turn it will fail and it will fall in.
Okay, so I tell everybody.
Did you read the last line of the spell? Kiri will know this. You can't kill something with levitate. When the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground. That sucks.
It does suck, but...
That completely sucks.
But that makes so much sense for Kiri.
It does, right?
It's like,
it does.
I will hamper you, but I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah, so I basically, as I said before, I will make everybody...
Well, then that means Deacon wouldn't have moved away, but oh well, he didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you don't know that about
Nobody knows that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say I can't hurt it, but it gently levitates down, which means we also...
So it's like a feather fall, so it will fall at pretty much at 10 feet around.
Yeah.
Which is safe enough, but it does, in that last 10 feet, it gives you... Well, it's got reach as well, so that's the problem. Cars could probably hit it at the same time that it would strike out.
No, can we just get away?
Or you can just leave it up there and move off.
Yeah.
I want to harvest his mate.
At this particular point in time, it's probably going to carry on hunting close.
Just leave it in the air, and we will just keep casting vicious mockery on it and the sacred flame until it dies.
You'll kill it eventually.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Let's go with that. I'm just gonna keep it up in the air, whatever. But I'm also gonna make sure that the harpies aren't in danger.
The harpies are currently ignoring you. Well, not ignoring, they're fixated on all 5 of you, but they're like almost unnervingly, the ones in the tree seem to be studying your tactics
Mhm.
and watching
Yeah.
what you're doing. But
Yeah. Well, it's okay because I don't have any take spells,
they don't want to do anything.
and they fly.
Um,
So it's
so
useless.
for the next 3 rounds, you guys throw spells at this thing. On
Yeah.
a few
I'm
spells. And
just gonna move over here and start like playing with the dead body.
Oh my god.
You start like tearing apart. It's effectively almost like a lobster or prawn, like a giant prawn. Like you pull it open, like it's got that
Yeah.
hard shell over it. Like you guys are throwing the odd spell, but Deacon, you see something first.
Hmm?
In the distance, you see a black shape moving towards you, coming from the east, and moving fucking fast.
A big shadow?
Black shape.
Still. Sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame.
You
Run back
figure
up.
you've got about 4 rounds before whatever it is will reach you, based on Scooter's move.
Guys, it looks like we got
You
company
do.
approaching really fast.
Or shouldn't we hide then?
Poor Lana. You guys can all make stealth rolls and hide if you
Yeah.
want.
Are we making stealth rolls?
Your choice. You want to hide away from Big and Ugly? You do notice, actually, the harpies don't seem to react. As in, they
That's
might
it.
not have seen this thing.
21.
16
Nice.
for once.
Cock. Eh.
Nice.
Eh.
Deacon costs, what did you get? I'm assuming Deacon's a fail by that law.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 21.
Natural 1.
Sweet. Everybody just like ducks into underbrush, water, whatever. Kiri finds herself like a little spot where she's hidden, but still concentrating on the thing floating 60, close to 60 feet up in.
I'm gonna go like a full taunt and climb inside the.
Cos climbs inside
Deacon
a
trips
very
in
large
here.
body.
Your mic's cutting out it there, Westy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay, the harpies scream in absolute panic and flee to their nest. They flee completely into this nest as 2 things happen. A big dark black shadow comes swooping across the sky, snatches that thing out of the air in its mouth. That thing is large, it swallows it whole, and then moves in this direct. Whoops, wrong person. Use my arrow thing. It moves in this direction, and then does like this wing back and comes back, and the dragon sprays acid all over the freaking harpy tree, and it zooms to about this area. Yeah, can you see my little arrow?
Yep.
Yep.
And it's about 300 feet up in the sky, hovering there, like doing like not hovering as in flapping wings, hovering like a bird, but it's doing circles and looking at Mr. Deacon.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Only because of your natural one.
Yeah.
And it got 2 20s on its perception checks to notice the 60 feet thing flying in the sky. It got attracted. It's floating there and looking quite interestingly at Mr. Deacon.
Have I noticed that it's just looking at me?
Oh yeah, you literally turned to like hard, fell in the water, and when you looked up, you heard it first of all, and now you can see the scene.
Okay. I stand up. I make no motion of indicating where any of my party members are because they're all stealth,
Yep.
and I just stare back at it.
Oh.
That's basically sums it up. It's
Why
300
does it
feet.
look like a black Tiamat?
Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's not that one. I just saw black and I was like, oh yeah, this looks about right.
That looks like a black Tiamat.
Holy crap, you'll be all fun.
Nah, we'll take it.
You can take it. Come on.
Where's Darkon?
We can.
That's about there. All of you guys can see it. However, because of distance, you guys are obviously nervous and afraid of it, but it's not like compelling fear. The harpies, 2 of them are dead, 1 of them's alive and fleeing, and it's ignoring the harpies.
Okay.
It's the one harpy is fleeing in that direction. Just like
Deacon brushes off like the mud off his shoulder, puts legacy, and then rests legacy against the other shoulder, and just look up at the dragon and be like, "I am Deacon, cleric of the awful hammer."
are you saying that?
Yes, I'm calling out to it.
Sorry, I have to pull it up.
There's no way. I think this is gonna be the death of of Deacon already. The dragon.
I think that starts very wrong. No apologies. It's actually only that big. I'm gonna make it bigger. Don't need to be huge. So where is Deacon right now? There?
I'm pretty much standing where he trips. So he's like right on the coastal
I'm gonna move
area.
a few people just randomly, just because they're all hidden.
Mhm.
Not there. Because you currently feel uncomfortable where you are. It lands like 10 feet away from you. Kerry, you're literally under the small bush.
Fun.
You're literally under this bush, and its claw lands next to you. Like you can look at all the pretty nice black onyx type scales on this thing.
Oh, that's so cool, but I'm so terrified.
Deacon takes a step, like goes to take a step back, and then holds firm as it, like, just out of fear of its mass. Fucking dragon.
It's big. Like it's technically it's huge size. It's like, what are you doing here, human? This is my territory.
I have come on a quest to hunt down gnolls who have something that someone wants.
You're after the gnolls. Ha! The gnolls are easy pickings, and their hideout is not far from here. Lucky for them, I can't fit within their lair. That's all. I've eaten all of them. They pervert my lands and my territory.
So are you saying that these gnolls pose issue for your territory, your, one would say, your legacy?
Make a persuasion roll. And I'm going to give you advantage on that one. Yes, Kale, you're all fucking hiding.
Ooh, cool. I'm proficient in
Nice. I love the sound of it.
15 total.
It seems to look at you curiously rather than like when it landed, was looking at you like it was hungry and going to eat you.
Mhm.
It curiously looks at you. You speak boldly for you. These gnolls are a pain.
And I would just be another easy pain or easily disposable being. But why not put me at in your service for this? I take down some.
Nicholas, it is so common that mortal beings offer service to ones greater than themselves. It was not long ago that one came upon me and also offered service. But yes, I will accept. You bring me the head of their leader, or just put it on the harpy tree, and I'll consider your trespass forgiven. And it like rears up and stretches out. Its wings are massive. What do you do?
If that's what it takes for me to live and carry on with my duty, I will do as you say.
I'll be watching from the skies as it flaps, and you feel yourself moving backwards as it takes off. Kerry, you almost pee yourself because your bush starts shaking and starts moving, and you try and dig yourself deeper into the mud because you're a little gnome and you are a bit afraid.
A little bit. Just
As
a teeny bit.
it actually takes off and flies, and you like once it's in the air, its speed is like, but no,
Phenomenal.
I was going to say phenomenal. It is so much faster than you actually expected. Like its normal cruising speed is faster than most of your walk.
Nice one.
And takes off.
Deacon falls to the ground like panting, like
You
and
can
clutch at
you,
his holy symbol around his neck.
Deacon can feel radiant warmth coming from your symbol and your hammer.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I?
you can feel it warming you, and like to you, your god's taken notice. Obviously, your god's taken notice, but it feels like you can feel that your bravery in the face of this thing has appeased your god in some way.
Deacon takes a while sitting on the ground, like waiting to make sure that the dragon is out of.
Eventually, like it's so far up that you can't even see it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it
And
disappears above cloud level. And that's
before
where the soft little drizzle still falls to the ground. And you all slowly like peek out of your individual hiding spots. Because you're feeling exceptionally uneasy where you are, and so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And it's not the fact that you're inside the thing.
Oh, right.
You realize that how close you are to that area because you can see where your javelin landed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna drag the slug over back to Deacon.
That one's got eaten.
The one that I destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
get
figured that.
to Deacon. Yeah. I'm gonna get to Deacon,
Yep.
drop to a knee, and just hold my glaive out in front of me. In front of Deacon.
Nice.
Deacon looks at Koss and unsure on what he means by just holding out his glaive. Like,
Aren't you also from the deserts to the west?
no, I'm Wildmount.
That's what I
So
mean.
no, the deserts is Marquette.
Ah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, as I take it, Koss is almost like honoring you by showing you his glaive.
Fuck yeah, I am. You just took on a fucking dragon.
You stood down a dragon. The best I've ever done with a dragon is charmed one. Not enough to fly, but I did actually successfully charm him. Not charm magically, just talk to like you just did.
Like, your big.
Gives him a nod inside. I can't say I expected to be making a deal with a dragon anytime soon.
For that particular action and from your god, you currently have inspiration.
Ooh, yay! Inspiration!
I like inspiration. Alright, well, combat is over. You guys won against these strange creatures. Anybody want to try and identify
Thank
what they
you.
are? I'm so glad you
Yes.
don't actually know what they are. It's so pretty awesome.
I want to investigate because I'm.
Yep.
Because
So
that's my thing.
investigate, Arcana, knowledge, nature could all help you. Yeah.
Well, they're all the same for me, so just do investigation, and I have 21.
After studying this thing for a few minutes, you're all coming closer to look at this thing. It's hideously, like, disgusting creature. This is actually fine. You know, sometimes I should just actually look up monster manual and use the entry out of there. Give me 1 second because I want to actually read the description to you if my computer actually starts not to go into switch out mode because I'm opening too much stuff. I hate those stuff. All I'm opening is an Explorer window. Come on. How hard is it? Monster manual. So your initial thing on this is thinking that it's some kind of centipede creature, which is not far off. It's got a full body of a centipede, but it's definitely not one of those. But it's I'll give you a description of this, and that sucks. Gives you a picture and stuff. Yeah. So this thing looks like this greenish brown mass of legs with about 6 tentacles that come out of it, and it's the tentacles that Cos knows is where the poison comes from. The poison itself, like studying this thing and seeing what you've actually learned from the fight, you know the poison causes paralysis, but a severe kind of paralysis that can actually make the person look dead.
You think we could harbour some of this poison to make use of it?
I want some poison.
Well,
You can attempt to. It is a knowledge nature roll. Luckily, if you fail this roll, you will poison yourself, and when using it and applying it to weapons, you have to make a dex saving throw. And if you fail that, you will poison yourself. Why assassins get poisoned?
I can give help to whoever is going to harvest this.
But you
then it will.
You can definitely harvest poison. And Kiri, you don't know what this thing's called with your investigation roll, but you know that the poison's probably valuable. The tentacles themselves are probably valuable, and based on this creature, you could probably actually eat its flesh. Be very prawn-like. Very prawn-like.
Can I just take a chunk then?
well,
You can salt it. You can salt it and eat it, and just.
To be honest, I say that we can probably eat this if we really need to, but the less time we spend here, the better. I don't think it's worth it trying to.
I can give guidance to anyone who can harvest, and if it does come down to them getting poisoned, I can also negate the effects of poison.
Well, on the plus side, you know that the poison will do damage, but the worst that it will do is paralyze you for a while.
I can harvest them.
It's a nature check to harvest.
Mm-hmm.
That's a survival check if you want to take food.
Okay, well, I suck at
The way
survival.
I'll do this, you do knowledge nature. Your difficulty on this is going to be DC 15.
I'm
I
gonna
got 21.
I was gonna cast guidance on Kiri anyway, so she
Yep.
adds a D4 onto anything that she's gonna be any check that making.
Roll
So
that
that's
D4 as well.
20. Oh, D4.
Yep.
Well, that's a 25. And
There we go.
25 is great. You get, because it's 25, you get 3 doses of paralytic poison with a DC 13 save.
okay.
And because you're working with this thing and that roll, I'm going to give you the name. Because you
Okay.
It is called a carrion crawler.
Carrion crawler. Okay.
Its entire purpose is to clean up dead things and eat dead things. Koss got too close to its nest, and that's why they got attacked.
Ah, okay.
And they're vicious. They're poison tentacles.
Makes
It's got
sense.
a +8 to hit on its tentacles.
Oof.
Yeah, and only a +4 on its bite, but the reach of 10 is also a bit painful.
There's probably more of them around,
Yep.
judging by the
They
nature of.
are very pack, not really like a swarm nest kind of thing, but they are definitely pack type creatures. And that's possibly why the other one got so pissed off at killing its mate.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out for any more trees that have bones.
Yeah,
That might be an indication on their nest.
this is very true. Yeah, I've learned something.
I want to pull Deacon aside,
Okay.
and I point over to where my javelin landed.
Mhm.
Yep.
And was like, Great Evil's just there. Want to check it out?
A what? Sorry?
A Great Evil.
A great evil.
The evil area that we were looking at earlier.
Mhm.
Just there, about 10 feet away, 20 feet away.
You realize you're right near this place.
I did not happen to ask the dragon where the Null Cave is. I was more worried about not being incinerated by
You were
acid.
very much more worried about keeping your life than asking too many questions.
However, I do want to go check out the boundary line of that evil. I've still got detect evil, good and evil going too.
Yeah, does not detect it.
Or even if I go to the boundary line, there's nothing.
Does not detect it. There's nothing. You do, like, using that detect evil, you detect the overhanging presence of evil in the space now. But that's because of the dragon.
Okay.
It's not. There's no evil radiating from the center of this
There's no.
area.
I'm not picking
Kiri
up on
can
any.
still see the haze. Nobody else actually notices this haze even at all.
There is no undead fiends or
Nope.
nothing in the area.
Zero.
Okay.
You're confident that this strange place is not about evil or death. You're not too sure about death, but there's no undead or any evil.
Isn't it
Seriously?
also desecrated and desecrated?
Isn't it what?
It's not desecrated either.
Right.
Yeah. You don't think it's got anything to do with a religious effect or any form of that.
Theory, but go Kiri.
Yeah.
Do you think it could be possible that there is a portal to another realm in this area.
Should I roll an Arcana check?
Yes.
18. Oh, I get ability check extra, right?
With
intelligence plus your arcana, so intelligence plus.
and
my-
plus the D4 because I'm using guidance on her.
So this is 20 total.
By him saying that, and by what you've seen with that haziness, it's possible. You can't say 100%, but it is possible. And the fact that Cos threw his javelin and you can see the javelin kind of makes you think that maybe not, but it's still possible. Maybe it didn't really attacks to people walking through.
It's not unlikely, but I'm not sure. I've never had anything to do with portals, so I only know what I've ever read about them.
It's possible.
I was just thinking because when I was sensing the uneasiness last night in this direction, and there doesn't seem to be any evil or undead or anything around, that's the only other thing that I can think of that would set me off.
Well, also, can I just say with a dragon around, I think we should hurry. Maybe you've made
rope
it.
to Cos and throw Cos in there and see what happens. No, don't do it.
I think we should get on with trying to find the gnolls because I kind of made a deal for my life here.
Yeah, and plus it knows that you're here. It doesn't know that we're all here. You never know how that could end for everybody.
Yeah.
So, I propose we move along and we can check it out on the way back or something. I don't know, but this is dangerous.
You think, like, based on this particular area, you think you might be able to find it again? Depending on how far away you go, but you might just do a survival roll to find it again. If you wanted to find it.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys start, like, moving out again. Survival. Each of you make a dice. I'm going to see Yelena still leading with the survival, and I'll add, you roll her survival check, add 5 to each one of you. Starting at the top. Deacon, go. Roll.
13.
Yes. Cool. Lisa?
8 total.
Nick?
15 total.
And Chaos 16. Nice. So you guys, like, almost you're not really too afraid of actually stealthing at present because you think the dragon would have scared the shit out of anything that's going to try and target anyone. So you pretty much double time and move. What's the purpose of getting as far away from a particular place as possible? In the first couple of hours moving, it's only. Well, this is the next day again, so this is probably takes you just after like noon. You find gnoll tracks, you lose them again, and you find them again, and you think you're actually on the same, like the track you found the first time, you lost it, you find it again, you think it's the same track, and you come to an area it's a tree. A little bit bigger than the ones you've been in, but at the bottom of this tree you can see there's like water spilling out of it, like almost like this cave thing. I want to see if I reveal this, if you will see what I see. Do you see any pictures in the top right corner?
Yes.
That looks like a little cave. Well, those of you can see. Roll 20.
No hideout entry.
No
yeah,
hideout.
That would probably be it.
I'm guessing so.
What the? How can
We
you
never
select
searched
that? How
the
can you guys see that?
Nest.
How can you see it? I can't see it.
Hmm?
No, I can see it, but I can't select it.
In the top right corner.
Oh, that's why I left it on the map.
You can see the
Dumbass.
yellow writing saying
Alright,
the hideout entrance.
I've got rid of it. now. Yeah,
Sorry.
it was
I'll
on.
pretend there wasn't a massive sign on there.
Well, there's this massive tree that looks different to every other tree you've seen that's got water pouring out of it. You can.
Shall
I'm
we?
actually gonna get rid of this other stuff. Hold on.
Shall we do an intelligent roll?
Can I do investigation around just to
Sorry, I'm just
see?
Yeah.
updating the map because I drew my map smaller on purpose.
Or do you want me to assist Kiri in like an investigation check around the? Clarify this.
Alright. So you guys, so you guys are sort of like walking. Alright. Just again. Okay.
I kind of want to now kill that dragon.
Of course. That dragon's a named dragon. You can come back and try and kill it. When you're a few more levels high.
Yeah, not now.
It's got a little bit more hit points in it.
I think.
I bet.
So you've just crossed this little bit of a river, and all of you can make investigation rolls.
I'm casting guidance again on Kiri too because she seems to be the most intelligent one.
Well,
yes.
you know,
Just add the D4 to your.
I got a total of 10 this time because I rolled a 4. So
Everybody can make investigation. So anyone
I got a
else?
16.
I got a 0.
What?
A natural 1 minus 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Cos is looking the wrong way and has not seen the tree with the water coming out of it.
He's sitting there with the two tentacles, going, "Hey guys, look at this! I'm gonna say it's retired."
Maybe I can turn these into weapons. Trying to make a
Probably.
whip. And Cal goes. Deacon, you
I got
ascertain that with your 16.
Yeah, I got.
You're looking at this tree with water coming out of it, and like while you guys are sitting a little way off, you're like, that looks like fresh, clean water coming out. Definitely a really good place to hide, or at least to camp. I mean, you're about to say something when you notice coming out of hiding 2 dog-like or hyena-like creatures. They're sort of like hidden in bushes and stuff, and they slowly like come out and they talk to each other, and it's like.
Have they noticed us?
No, they like slowly, like very slowly. They obviously, the dragon must have flown over this way, and that's why they were hiding. And you can see like just like a little bit away from you, another tree looks like it's been burnt by acid recently. Like maybe this dragon knows their general whereabouts and is trying to like flush them out. And that they like yelp and bark at each other. And they turn and there's another 2 that come out behind some more bushes. There's 4 of them. They have these like stone clubs and this stone spears, very primitive weapons. And they're all like talking and gathering. You guys all make stealth checks now. I have to because they have a chance of seeing me. 25 feet, whoa.
Ooh, that was better.
Does that count as my plus guidance thing?
No, I have to be touching you for that sort of thing.
Okay. That's alright. It's pretty bad anyway.
It's weird.
I got a 10. Sorry.
I got
a nat.
Okay,
yeah, go on.
Deacon,
14.
Kiri 10, Cos.
Natural 20, so 22.
Nice. Kale got a 20 in total as well. All of you are fairly well hidden, and I'm going to count that 20 I rolled just now for your leaners as well. Instead of their perception rolls. I actually got this.
We know if gnolls speak common.
No, you do not. No. Yes, come on. I can make a sheet for you because I just need to.
I kind of want to use Guiding Bolt again. That thing is a freaking beast of a weapon.
It's
Bill.
seriously a nasty weapon. Okie dokie. Yeah, with wisdom of naught, I guess their perception is a 10. Which is unfortunately enough to notice a little Kiri. And like, they're all talking, and one of them points its spear straight at Kiri and barks. And all three of them turn and they're growling. Now these guys are medium sized, but they are on that edge of becoming large creatures. So they're standing at like 7.5 feet tall, and they are big, and they are growling and baring teeth. And pretty much
blame on the closest one.
Go. Is it dex
Okay,
save, or is that your turn?
He needs to do a dex save.
Do we see that? Did I notice that they're looking at me?
Oh yeah. Straight away.
Okay, can I cast sleep?
Okay, we'll just do this in order. Deacon's like, fuck, they're growling, and breaks his stealth and throws a spell at them. Its particular dex save is a 18.
Yeah, no, it passes. The radiant energy hits the ground right next to it.
Cool, Kiri, you throw your spell and go. Roll your 5d8.
Hey.
To move this way.
I'm basically giving you guys all a surprise run because even though they noticed Kiri, they haven't attacked.
5d8, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's very bad, just saying. It's 18, so probably none of them get it.
None of them.
Yeah.
That is so sad, man. That's less than half.
I know, right?
You had to get just over half to take one of them.
Oh.
They've got a lot of influence. They shake off the sleep effect. Cos.
I'm gonna rage and just bum rush them.
No, well, they are effectively hostile now since somebody tried to attack them.
Yeah.
So you can go make your attack.
Just a normal straight attack.
Yeah.
20. Not natural.
20 is a
just
hit.
not.
Is a hit.
Cool.
So these guys, when you get closer, so they've got these stone spears, a stone club or stone axe at the side. They also, all four of them have got these like really bad wooden shields. And it tries to deflect it, but you actually power straight through its shield.
So that's 7 damage.
7 damage. This is cool. I'm using an encounter sheet. First time ever. No, I can't go full screen. That's stupid. Alright. Kale.
Type. Huh?
Huh?
As
I think you said that.
Unless you're saying Tasha's.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Wait, we'll just see what he
Yep.
says.
Oh
That's
my
just
god.
yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, okay. The problem is
It's I think a charisma saving throw, is it, or a wisdom saving?
I'm more worried about the radius of the effect.
What you gonna do?
A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny. So it's one creature. I thought it was radius. And the target must succeed at a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated. Tell you what, the intelligence score of 4 or less is unaffected. Intelligence score? Oh. Not you. Intelligence score of 6. No about his intelligence has grown. Sweet. So pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1 is the one that cost is just hit. Number 4, who starts laughing like a laughing hyena. I don't even know what to actually. I'm going to say this is now. I'm going to make him pink. Pink means he's now laughing, and he's on the ground. He's like cackling on the floor, and the other 3 are just like staring at him like he's crazy because he got an 8 on his wisdom. Sweet. Everybody roll initiative. Nice one, bro. Oh, that was so fucking good. I got it already. Cool. Okay, Deacon initiative.
5.
Deacon and a 5. 13 something. Kiri? 5 as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cost 21. So Cozy Kale. Well, alright, well guess what? Cos. First.
I'm just gonna hit him.
Lena rolled a 1.
Cool, that hits. That's a 20.
Armor class is 15.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 17.
That would be a hit.
So that's 6 points of damage.
Nice. He is less than half his health left. And looks like he's bleeding from several wounds at the moment.
And then I prepare myself to get destroyed.
So, 21. And then it seems that time slows down until a 12 when they all attack. Except the one that's laughing its head off on the ground. Which I need to see if he gets another save.
At the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn, can make another save. So I'll give his save first. Which might be a fail. 11. I believe that's the fail. He goes on canning. He's pointing at the guy that just got whacked in the head, and he's yelping and laughing like a hyena. You can all Google it and look on YouTube. Which almost kind of inspires the guy to actually hit you harder back. Alrighty. So, it tries to... Oh, these guys don't have long bows. Actually. The 2 that were on the side, the one that's laughing and the one next to it, you see that they've actually got long bows, but they don't have the shield. The other 2 have the shields without long bows. But the injured one tries to bite you, spear you, and then tries to bite you. And they can't do that. So he's going to try, he grabs his spear in one hand and tries to spear you. They don't have multiple attacks. 18.
Yep, that hits.
So, 5 points piercing.
Cool, so that's 3.
Yep. Number 2. Oh, yeah, he hits you. For 3 points. Such a good roll.
Is that 3 points halved?
No, 3
or
points.
3 points?
3 4 half. It was that bad. And the next one actually misses you completely. As you rolled a 4, so this one's moved forward. So that's really like that. That's their turn down, and then Bart, Kiri and Deacon. Kiri, you go first. I think you got the high dex.
Yeah, I've got a straight deck.
Well, we're both the same.
What's your dexterity?
12?
Yeah, I've got a 10. So you go
Oh.
first.
Okay. Okay. Right, what's the chance that I could hide without them noticing
You
and
can.
sneak around?
They are distracted enough that you could hide. However, you've got this big river that you'd have to swim across, or you could
I know.
go. You could go up this way through bush. Select the right damn thing. You could go sort of up here into where there's more mist and try and hide. I'll give you a hide up there.
Yeah, I was gonna hide in the mist somewhere there, and then
Or you
could
can
try to
hide
use the
anywhere
mist
there's
later.
mist on the map. You can actually hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to hide there, and then maybe
Let's
get
move
across or
and make your
something.
stealth roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. That's my maximum. I can't actually move me. What happened? I don't know.
Click the other tab.
You can move 20.
Oh yes, I
Or
know.
is
I
it
know. I
25?
can do it now. Yeah, 25.
25 feet.
Yeah.
Not so
And
slow.
then I've got a 17 for hiding.
Oh, nice. You literally.
Finally.
Deacon can see you, but nobody else currently knows where you are. And you
Okay.
disappear into between brush and mist. Yeah, and it
That's
seems
good.
the mist is thicker near the water in this place.
Yeah.
Cool. That's your action. And
Yeah, sorry
it
guys, I
is
have one spell left.
Deacon.
Okay. So the water would be classified difficult terrain if I move up to.
If you move first, where Kira went and then came across, that's not. No, it's still difficult terrain. But if you were like, actually, yeah, to get up to them, you will be in difficult terrain, but you won't be at disadvantage. You'll only be
Yeah.
disadvantaged.
So can I get right here?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Wait, that's what I want to
Well,
do.
that's 20 and then, yeah. Fine.
Yeah. So that's just where I want to go there, and I want to make an
Basically
attack
charge
against.
forward and attack them. Yep. Make your attack
Yep.
roll. Armor class 15.
That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That is 4 plus 4, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You smash him on his head and he like drops to the floor, and in that instant he drops his weapon and looks up at you with the fear of death on his face.
And as he's looking up, I'm raising up my other hand as radiant energy surges through my hand. Second level cast spiritual weapon for the first time, and it's coming down to hit him. I'm summoning my second hammer.
Your second hammer, not an attack roll.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
5 points of force damage. So now I'm standing there with two hammers in my hand.
You smash him down with that and he expires on the floor. He's dead.
I wish to hold you, put my hands around your throat, or you expire.
He's very dead. Kyle.
So wisdom saving.
Oh, one is dead. So you go at number 2. It's. Oh. Is that a wisdom save?
Vicious mockery.
Is it wisdom or charisma?
Might be charisma.
I've got a
Let me
feeling it's
check.
charisma, and if it's charisma, he fails. If it's wisdom, I believe he passes. The roll is 13 on the dice. So,
Whiz.
13 on the dice.
Yeah, just awesome.
He's got a wisdom naught and a charisma minus 2.
So yeah, he just passes it. So no damage.
Unfortunately. Okay, and then Miss Eileen, get it in there. So give me 1 second. We're talking to you. Don't do it. So I just need to look up something quickly. Correct. She throws an entangle spell out. So the entangle spell narrowly misses Cos, just for perfect aiming. She hits it about there and it spreads out for catching all three of these guys. This guy, yeah, is now entangled. That's an entangled symbol now. This guy, yeah, who's laughing is entangled and laughing that he's entangled. This guy is not entangled and he manages to break out of the spell before it affects him. Yeah, sweet, and she's concentrating on the spell. It almost looks like she's holding these magical bands in her hand as they're mimicking what she's doing down there. That's what you do when you roll a 1 on the initiative. Range 90 feet, yep, plenty of range. And then it's back, round 2. Guys.
Alright, I'm just going to recklessly attack the guy. This one, number 3.
Yep, the one that's not entangled yet. Go for it.
Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's better. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
I rolled an 18 and a 20.
nice.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good as well. Fuck.
This could be a
Double
full-out kill.
is double zeros on a d20 so a double zero is a 10? Oh,
That's a 10.
Yeah, zeros
10.
or 10s.
Fuck.
Did you just roll
So
20
that's-
points of damage?
25 points of damage.
You one-shotted him. Describe your kill. All yours.
I just want to, like, forerunner this shit, like, stab him in the chest and then just pick him up and, like, slam him over my head.
Yep.
You got Vladimir the Impaler style on him.
Pretty much.
He's
Oh,
very
fuck. That's fucked. I've never rolled max damage and a natural 20 at the same time.
That is sick.
That 22 hit points, you killed him straight.
Oh my god. That's it.
Yep.
That's my number 10.
Their turn. This one, yeah. Screaming and howling in absolute terror and fear. Unfortunately, seems to encourage him and manages to break out, but that's his turn. The guy on the floor fails his saving throw versus the laughter spell and carries on laughing and doesn't bother about the ticklish vines because they're nice and ticklish and they're making him laugh more. Oh, poor schmucks. Alrighty, and Kerry.
So I'm gonna swim across here.
Yep. Yeah, an athletic roll for you.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna probably drown.
That's a DC 10.
I'm gonna drown.
You don't drown immediately.
I rolled a 5.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that I have.
What I'm going to say is that you stealthily get into the water, and unfortunately you hit a part where the water itself's too thick, and there's a bit of a current because the water runoff from their tree, and you're struggling to actually move forward. You're not drowning.
Okay.
You can try again next turn, And if you fail that one, you can try again one more turn. If you fail 3 in a row, you will start drowning.
I've got an idea.
And Deacon knows you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't worry about that too
Good.
much. And it's Deacon's
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
You notice,
That failed
like a quick
miserably.
look, you notice Kiri expertly gets into the water without even rippling it. Your stealth was so good. And
But she's
then,
struggling.
And then get
and then
stuck.
she gets halfway across the water and she's actually struggling.
Okay. Can I use my action to like pick Kiri up and bring her across the rest of the way?
Yes, you can. Obviously, that breaks her stealth.
Yeah, but I'd rather her not drown.
You'd rather her be seen and not drowning.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm gonna bring her across the river and move up one space over the corpse, and then use my spiritual weapon to attack the guy in front of me that just broke out of the.
Kiri, do you let him pick you up?
Well, I'd rather you didn't, but sure, why not?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
you,
bit of a
you
waste.
are like striking against the water.
Okay. Okay.
Like you can resist, then you have to make an attack roll to actually grab you.
No, it's pointless.
Okay, cool.
Nah,
He gets you and drags you across.
thank you.
And drags you to a part like you're half on the land and half in the water, but you're in a stable place.
Yeah.
And I'm now gonna bonus action attack.
Smash this poor asshole.
That is a 19.
It hits.
Ooh, max damage on that. That's 11 points of force damage.
You do half his hit points in one shot. So yes, on a critical hit, you'll be able to take him out in one shot.
Well, if I did both my attacks, I might have been able to.
Very much so.
But-
Kale.
But I would rather Kiri not drown.
Is my mic working now?
Yeah. Welcome back.
Oh, sweet. Ugh, alright, I was so annoyed. Okay.
I think Yelena lost complete internet connection. Pretty sad.
Oh,
But I am recording tonight's session.
Oh, that's nice. So what's going on in the battle? I can't see.
So you are currently back. You're about 40 feet away. There is one guy who's still cackling himself, laughing. 2 of the gnolls are dead. The one gnoll is free of the entanglement. The gnoll that's laughing is laughing and entangled. And you've got Koss, Deacon, and Kiri all on that side at the moment. And you're about 40 feet away. 40 feet?
But we're all. Because I know.
Yeah, you're 40 feet from the one gnoll and 45 from that one.
Okay, and one's entangled.
One's entangled, the other gnoll is bloodied and on a half hit points.
Oh, okay, well. I might as well use Vicious Mockery on one that's already, like, damaged.
Cool. It fails. It's 7.
Oh, nice.
7.
And that's max damage of 4.
Nice. He's now on a third of his hit points. Oh, poor bugger. Nobody actually could. I didn't even get to use any of their specials. Alrighty, that is Yelena. Yelena maintains concentration on the entangle. Kiri, Deacon, Koz, the 3 of you cannot move any more forward because you've got a entangle spell in front of you. If you move forward, you'll be in the spell and have to make saves. But the spell is currently effectively holding the one laughing guy on the ground.
Cool.
Is that laughter a concentration spell? I should have asked.
Yeah.
I think it might be broken.
No, it gets a save after it takes damage.
Yeah, but that's not concentration at all.
It's a concentration spell, but think Kale hasn't taken damage to get rid of concentration yet.
But it's casting other spells. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you can still, it's just you can't cast multiple
Two
concentration
concentration spells. You can't
Alright,
concentrate on
I
two
forgot about that
different.
one. All good.
Yeah.
That's good that he's still canning himself laughing. Yeah, Lena just maintains as well. She's not going to do anything else at the moment. Because that was her last crystal spell. And it's back to the top with Cos.
Alright, I'm gonna step forward into the fun area.
Into the tangle.
Yep.
You don't have to, because there's a guy right next to you.
Oh, I want to though. It adds to it. So is
Right.
it
Make a
Dex?
strength saving throw.
strength save? I have advantage. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to fail. It's DC 13.
Yeah, I made 20.
You just walk through it like the leaves are ticking you. You don't actually notice it.
And then I'm gonna reckless the guy who's almost dead.
Okay. So number 2.
Ooh. That's a natural 19, so 24. Cool.
I think you kill him.
Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Yeah, it's enough. Just you just like he's like smash him on his head and he just falls over, like yelping on the floor as he pops
And then
out
I
the
just turn and look at the guy on the ground.
as he fails
Cool,
the
that's
same throw again. Look, yeah, he wants to finish him off, or he wants to try and poke him. He is currently entangled, and laughing. So as long as those 2 concentration spells are up, he cannot do anything, and you're basically out of combat. There's like no point to stay in combat rounds.
They are
So
evil and
let me
vanquish.
let me finish this round first to make it fair. Because Smash, they act, and then Kiri. I'll finish this round and we're out of Kiri.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you've been dragged sort of to your feet on the surface, and right in front of you is a dead guy who's just been smashed dead, and some of the blood splattered over you. But across from you is a guy that's laughing and caught in entanglement, and he's just canning himself. He's just like really pissing himself laughing.
Okay,
And
well,
rolling on the floor. But right in front of you, where the guy is and where Cross is, it's an entanglement spell. And
well, I'm gonna.
Yelena says she's going to drop the spell on her. So there's no point keeping it up at the moment.
Well, in which case, I'm gonna do a check around to see.
Perception roll go.
Oh, come on. 11. Not even.
At the speed that this has all happened, because I think this is actually the end of round 2 or 3.
This is round 3 coming into.
Yeah.
At the speed that this has happened, if there was anybody at the entrance to the scene, they haven't heard it. But yet there's this thing laughing outside, but you don't hear anybody inside. And mainly, possibly because like running water and this one that's cackling and screaming and laughing its head off, it could laugh itself to death at this rate.
That's fair enough. Did I notice anywhere? But by the way, just actually, never mind. I'll do it after we finish the combat.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can.
I'm doing what Cost did, and I'm weighing in on the entangle. Where's my D20? Ooh, not good.
You just get yourself entangled.
Yes, I did.
So you step in and like, oh yeah, Cross can do it. I must be able to do it. That's okay.
Nah.
So
what does
you
entangle
are
do?
restrained. and can't move any further than that dude. However, you can still attack the guy.
I can attack still?
Yep, with a disadvantage.
Okay.
He's on the ground, so he has advantage.
So
so
there
it's
you go.
straight
So
roll.
cancels it out. You're rolling normally because this guy's laughing at you on the ground because you've just been entangled.
Well, screw that guy, because he comes a bit of legacy to the face. Nope, it's not going to hit. That's a 10.
Not even 50. No, 10 minutes.
No.
So they are.
So,
You hit him, but it actually bounces off his armor.
well, here comes the floating hammer from above.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Oh, poor bastard. Come on, roll, mate.
That's 13 points of force damage.
Well, he's less than half and he laughs at you. He finds it hilariously funny. Yelena drops the entanglement spell.
Yep.
And that's it, it's end of combat. First, if you don't kill him, you can kill him, or you guys can restrain him and talk to him. That's it.
Oh,
Well, Cuss is
I
still
really-
enraged as well.
yeah, I think he's just gonna kill him.
Okay, he does.
If Cos didn't do it, Deacon would have. They're evil
If he's
creatures.
got 9 hit points left, he dies. By the time anybody could actually have a chance to talk to him, he's dead. Well done.
Okay.
But like slow and brutal, like glaive just slowly slicing across his throat.
Yeah. Coup de grace. Effectively. Alright, well done. You took them out very, very freaking fast, and none of the ones that are inside actually heard the combat, and they basically ignored the laughter. What are you guys doing?
What
I have
time
a
is it in the game?
In the game, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. We need a rest because
You have
I've
to,
pretty
at the
much lost.
very least, you guys have to do a short rest. Like
Yeah, I'm
you
about
get at
to
least
eat.
one spell slot back from that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But
We know the hideout is. Why don't we just
yeah, you know where it is. You guys can go and find a camp place to hide away. In so doing, you probably want somebody to try and cover your tracks as you head out, because
and,
they will come after you.
Did someone dispose of the bodies, or
I was going to say, let's just chuck the bodies in the river and let the current take
drag
them.
them into water and they'll float out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's do that.
let's-
Maybe we can find somewhere to rest for the night.
First things first, I want to inspect what's on the knolls. What?
So the gnolls, 2 of them had stone spears that they hit very hard with, a very hard stone. Stone clubs at the sides. They had this really bad wooden shields and really bad hard armor.
Okay.
The other 2 had longbows, but poor quality. And also stone tipped arrows.
Okay, so there's no metal on them at all?
No. Oh, there's bits of metal in the armor, but it's like chips, like somebody like used something to make it look different, but it's not exactly, it's all primitive.
Nothing
all
worth
primitive and probably not even worth taking as treasure.
No.
On
because
these
it's
4,
cold.
you don't even find any money either.
Can I like cut some of the fur away and make like more armor?
For you?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, of course. You could wear
Well,
this guy's armor, it's hard armor.
Yeah, but I just want to like get some furs going. You know, it's a bit cold.
Yep, you can do that. Get it done.
Can
Jury,
yeah?
do you know if these gnolls speak common?
Should I roll a nature check?
Nature check.
Probably not. I rolled a 9.
You're not for sure. And the fact that,
Yeah.
like most creatures, they would talk their own language to each other, so you're actually not sure if they can speak common.
See, I
Okay.
could probably,
Fair enough.
if I could speak with animals, I might be able to speak with them.
I don't think that would work.
They're not
If-
classed as
They're not an animal.
anymore. There were at
Damn
one stage. Their pets you might be able to talk to if they have pets. Like if they have
Right.
hyenas. Gnolls are hyenas.
So me calling
Very
them out
likely.
wouldn't do much.
Possibly not. You making noise will attract them, but if you can try and challenge them, you don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea whether they can speak your language or not.
I say we can just ambush them.
First thing first, let's get rid of these bodies. I think we need a rest, and we can talk about the actual
Cool. So,
the,
Yep.
so
the strategy.
Make 2 checks. Make 2 survival rolls. Anybody, not all of you. You only need
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
maybe not me.
You only need 2
Cause-
rolls. 1 survival roll to
s-
carefully conceal the bodies and
17.
your tracks, and the next survival roll is to find a decent camp. Or nature
Okay.
roll on that one.
Can,
I got a
can
17.
Yelena do the
Good.
tracks?
So 17 on the tracks. Who you want to make also find the camp as well? Same person. Isn't it?
Probably not.
I can make a roll, or if someone has a good nature, I can give them guidance.
I got +2.
That's
I
nature
have
or
plus
survival.
5 for I have plus 5 for nature.
You
Okay,
can
I
make a
cast
nature roll.
guidance
There you go.
on Kiri.
Okay, better this time.
Add a d4.
It's 18.
Okay. How far
Total.
away from this camp do you want to go? Collectively. Talk about that.
I would say within being able to look at it, but
Yeah.
out of the way. That way we can just
At night, your vision's limited to about 30 feet, even with dark vision. During the
I don't-
day, you've got about a 45 to 50 foot.
Mm.
Slightly short, so you don't have much visual.
There
However, that said, the tree itself is significantly different to most of the other trees. So it's not the best choice. It's a good camp, but it's not the best choice of place for somebody to be hidden or to remain hidden.
To be honest, they've probably got really good smells. We can't really stay too close just in case the wind changes direction.
Very true.
Probably a good point.
So let's say you go like a few hundred feet away. Just you know,
Yeah.
you know the way back. It's not the case that you're gonna actually lose.
Yeah.
Unless you roll a 1 on your next survival roll.
We could always send somebody to scout out, but I don't think it's good to stay too close.
So you guys find another tree with all of the bushes around to hide in. Seems a common place, and you're used to the kind of trees now. You chase some furry animal out of it that runs off, doesn't want to fight you.
Would I be able to grab one of the heads from the gnolls?
Yes, the one that you actually
Beheaded?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take his head.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice. And you
Ew.
managed to actually clear the. Looking back, Deacon, you can fairly still see like your tracks, but they're seriously hard for you to notice.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the party can't even see. Like you're walking, and Cass is doing an excellent job at clearing and making the tracks disappear. And you find this really good and safe place to camp. And it's like the other tree you had, but it's got, between the roots, it's got good places where you can actually look out and see all around the camp. And that's it.
I'm gonna. If we're resting now, I'm gonna just cast alarm
Cool.
again
Awesome.
because I got it as a ritual spell. Just
Love your spells.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just rest up.
Well, you guys can rest. You can pitch guards. You will have to pitch guards.
Should we just do that next time though? 'Cause then
It's midnight.
Yeah.
We can end there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually say you guys get your rest back. The
Oh,
gnolls that
cool.
came looking for you rolled a 2 on the investigation roll.
Oh,
With
nice.
the intelligence that was
Lucky.
less than 0. So they did not find you that night, and you managed to rest. And fully rest up the whole
Nice.
night. Which pushes this to
oh, there we go.
the 14th.
The 14th day of Undala.
of Undala.
Undala. Undala.
Thanks, guys. Hope you like
No
it.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, I
Really
went up
awesome.
against the dragon.
You came face to
Holy
face with the
fuck.
dragon. It was a chance encounter, and that dragon exists in this marsh. This marsh is its own. There's actually
very
a
nice.
particular quest to go and acquire something that the dragon might not want you to acquire. Which is...
Yeah. Speaking of
story for
dragons, is
another
it
day.
ancient?
No. This dragon, based on its size, you don't... Like, even for Deacon, it was a really big dragon, but based on
Right.
its physical size, you don't think it was like an old dragon. You think it was
Right.
fairly
Got
young.
it. Cool.
And its skin was still shiny rather than like hard and rough, and it didn't have much of its treasure buried in its body and stuff. So
Right.
you deduced it was pretty young. And yeah, potentially, if you got lucky on your dice rolls and your science rolls, I think the entire party could actually take it out. Potentially.
What, the dragon?
The dragon, yeah.
Oh.
If you got really lucky, you'd have to get lucky.
Really
And
lucky.
it would have to get unlucky on its damage from its breath weapon. The breath
Yeah.
weapon could hit 2 or 3 of you at once.
I mean,
Once-
if I don't have spells, I have a dagger.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm out of the game for that one.
You don't want to fight this thing. But,
If you want, I have a whole bunch of weapons.
what you guys did learn from its flyby and attack is that its breath weapon is a line attack.
What?
So it's not like its breath weapon is a line of acid. So it can only cover certain things. So you could prepare yourself and have tactics against it, but it's not the level you want to be fighting the dragon.
No.
And dragons are smart enough that they will flee if they get too damaged rather than coming by them. And then you have a pissed off dragon on your ass. Don't want that.
Not great. No.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Right,
So
I'm gonna head off.
Why I just spoke
great
to
stuff,
it.
guys. Next session we'll have the entrance to. We'll probably have another skirmish up front, and then the entrance to the Null Cove.
Cool.
Which is going to be interesting because I've got that entire mapped out.
Awesome.
I have the whole of Act 1 mapped out, so I won't take too much on, but by the time you guys get back to the Moon Mistress and back to Draenor, with the information, you guys will go level 4, which is possibly next session, but I'm figuring another session after that. And then from there, you're going to get, well, obviously the Moon Mistress is going to give you more information, which will take you
Cool.
Alright.
I got
Yeah, thank you so much.
with
Awesome, man.
dragon
Awesome.
scale. Could I turn it into dragon scale chainmail?
No. Dragon scale is scale armor.
Yeah, scale mail.
And not like if you took out the black dragon, its scale mail is not going to be that strong.
Yeah.
Not at this stage. You need like you take out an ancient worm dragon, then the scale mail is pretty good. It's probably going to be hitting like I don't know 17, 18 plus armor class.
Either way, I'll be taking the scales just to apply to my chainmail to make it cooler for effect.
Some of the other editions have something called piecemeal armor, where you could make armor out of different bits of other armor, which you possibly could do, but at most you might get a 1 or 2 point armor class boost.
Oh, I don't care about the armor boost at all. I just want it to look cool.
Oh yeah, you can do that if you don't care about the actual boosting armor class. You can scale over your shield or scale over your like a nice scale tunic. Still not. Alright, guys. I need
Alright.
to take a pee and get to bed. But
Alright.
that's awesome, guys, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably try and write something up, and for you're leaving over Facebook, I'm not too sure what happened, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll catch you
That
next time.
sucks.
Yeah, it does. Awesome. Have a good one. Catch you next week Monday for your leaners if you're in Alana's campaign, and the week afterwards.
Yeah. I'll be a bit late. I have
That's
work
fine.
at 9, and then I'll be back.
Alright.
So I'll send her a message saying that.
No problem at all. Okay. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Too easy.
Yeah.
See ya.
Good one.